Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Sunday. I'm so glad you're with us today. We've already had our earthquake just a few moments ago, so now we're good to go. And get ready, because we've got some major, we're going to rock your world. And that's what we do with the rocks. We rock your world. We rock your values. We've got amazing pieces. It is Sunday, and that is, I don't know, I mean, it seems like it's the craziest day of the week as far as the gorgeous brand new, the superstar values. We got it all. So I hope you can stay with us for the duration of the 3 hours. It's going to fly on by, and we have a very special lineup. It is going to be, I did bring out some fancy cut tanzanite pendants because we had a few of you miss out on those yesterday. Brought out the entire inventory and what's different and bold there. Also going to bring you, okay, there is a Paraiba that is purple. I know we've had only a couple. They've gone very quickly. So this is our most, I would say, it's a 5 carat. It's very, very bright. It's extremely flashy. It's got a lilac but neon color. So that's a rarity we're really excited about. Plus, there's also going to be, okay, there are some of the prettiest pieces, but I know that you guys get excited for yellow diamonds. Me too. So what we have today is something super special that I can only say in all my 8 years here, I've only had maybe 2 or 3 ever of this size. We do have a very important brand new yellow diamond. It is going to be our largest besides the 301 that I know has been here forever that you've seen. We have a stone today that is a 2 carat 24. So that would be brand new. I know it's what so many of you have been asking for. You see our values we put together on the 1 and the 1.5 and the 2 carats, but we haven't seen anything in 2 in a while. So this is what a lot of people have been craving. It is gorgeous. It's a 224, that's part of the battle, but it is the color, it is the cutting, it is so enormously pretty. You've got to stay with me to see that. I'm actually wearing it, it's right there. So if maybe just 1 and 1.5, you thought, you know what, I could go really, really bold with the values that we bring, that's what we're going to have for you today. So really looking forward to that. Huge diamond, yellow diamond, all natural, of course. Then we do have an 11 carat. I always like to let you know, final days of blue wing block Ds. So what are we going to see today besides the fancy cut pendants? An 11 carat oval that is on the way for you in a spectacular mounting. We also have, there's a brand new style with a mandarin garnet. It feels very frilly and very feminine. We also have a museum ruby that is museum collection grade. Look at that 11 carat. Woo. And then we've got this ruby that is just going to knock your socks off. It's beautiful when you want 2 tones of gold, very lavish. This looks old world glamorous is what it is, but the ruby cannot be topped. So we have that as well. And then for my diamond lovers, if you're a classic diamond lover, we're going to bring you some options in diamonds, both in a necklace and in an earring, but the beauty of it is they match. They're our classics. They're big solitaires with halos around them. And we're putting together a special package deal today where, yes, individually, they're separately some of our best values, but then when you see what we're doing together, if you want to get the match set, it's going to be an exquisite value. So we're looking forward to that and a lot more. And remember, if you have any requests, get those in as well. We'll be able to help you out. I don't know if there's any better way. I know we've got a lot of great jewelry today, but choosing a first item was actually not that difficult because the stone that I have to show you, and this is where it's going to set the tone for the day on how important it is to dial in really, really early, because what we're about to see, I wouldn't care what it is or how rare it is, and it is all those things, but the beauty of this stone is unsurpassed, I think. It looks like a special combination of pink and orange together. Wait till you see it. It's a one only. Take a look at this. It is a fabulous rare stone. And then watch as it swings forward and check out what that does. It is so beautiful. This is like having the best padbarasha color out there, which you know is a variety of sapphire with pink and orange. However, this is not a padbarasha. This is a rare garnet, and it's 1124260 as we get started on a big Sunday. So happy you're with us. And again, let us know what requests you have. If there's anything we can show you and find for you. We have got item number, 2460, and that's a 1 carat 66 in this elongated emerald cut. Now, as it moves, because it's emerald cutting, you're going to see those flashes of light. But notice there's also some purple and some blue, and then it's really hard to describe it as one color because it is that blend of 2 different colors that are rare varieties to get anyways, and it's together. I mean, really, truly, is that not just a beautiful stone? It's called Malaya garnet. It's a rare garnet. It's specialty. Usually they tend to be brown. That is not the case here. This has got the pinks and the oranges and the reds and those beautiful magenta tones, and then you'll see a little bit of lavender come through. and it's pretty. It reminds me also of some of our really good Imperial topaz that we have that are usually not going to be that big a size. This one also had a diamond. We had a full 1 carat. We did this in the yellow. Really thinking about the warmer golden tones you're getting, but again, if you want to change it to white gold, let us do that for you. Be our guest, choose your favorite gold color, as we often provide you the opportunity. Usually we do, so usually that's going to be your option. And always something to consider is that if you want something in a different gold color, most of the time we can do that if it's an outside designer piece. Platinum, sometimes we can't. So we get a platinum. Wait, you see the double tourmaline ring that I have that I have not shown you before. It's amazing. But this one's got to go, and it will go. That's why it's starting off the show first. And I know we've seen some Malaya garnets before, and the really, really pretty pinky goldens like these, they were about $5,000 and $6,000, $59.99, $69.99, that kind of thing. We're doing better on this one. Now let me try it on so you get a little perspective on the size here, because it is a specialty emerald cut. Look at this. And if you think that shine is only going to happen up close, no, it's going to bring you all that shine and gorgeous glow from a distance away. It just lights up. So it's a really pretty stone. And again, you're actually talking about a higher level rarity than even our Paraiba sapphire. So that'd be a little easier and more commonplace to get than a Malaya of this specific color. It's not going to be $59.99. There's the beauty of it. It's actually, yeah, it's got to be both pretty and a great value to start off my show. So that's what this is. It certainly fits the bill. We're ready to share it with you and get you a better price than I really want to wow you. And that's where I take some liberties here really throughout the show, but especially with this first item, just to make sure it all goes and it all is a fabulous, fabulous value, and not even $2,000, $19.99. That's a serious idea already for a stone like that. But instead, we're actually going to do better. We're doing better than $19.99. I really want to start you off by wowing you, and then we'll hopefully keep that going all throughout the day. Most everything you're going to see, most is brand new, so you're in for a treat today. We've only got a couple of returning favorites and classics, but this is where we're so thrilled to have you with us. And no, it's not even going to be $1,500. Wait, a carat in diamonds needs to be more, but this one will not be, and we're going to bring it out for an even better price than $14.99. So come on in. Feel free to dial in early. I know our veterans know this, but with the amount of new shoppers that we have of late, we have a lot of new people shopping with us lately. So we want to remind you, it's really time to dial in the second you see a piece that you love, not necessarily waiting till the price tag comes out, because that's when pieces go. And our other shoppers know that they get on the phone lines early when they see something they love. So that's where, again, we can't stress it enough. Call in early because the price will be right. Usually it's more often the case where the price goes lower than you even expect. I give you a better deal than you were even banking on. So it's everybody wins, everybody's happy. I get to move jewelry, you get to get a great value, and very special ideas like this where it's not $14.99, $13.99. Nope, it's going to be $1,299 only. So that is going to be a special piece for one caller, and we'll see who's got it. Then we move along, and there's so much to show. I think, Christy, you want to see that pendant early? We can do that. So I've got a couple of pendants I pulled because I know that a lot of you that missed out on some fancy cut tanzanites that were here yesterday, so I wanted to bring something out similar. And 112, oh hi, 112-4207 is coming up now. So let's show it right now. So we'll get you, that one's going to be $12.99. We'll just wait and see who's got it. But again, I cannot stress enough how important a stone that is. And it's just lovely. It's rare, it's exotic, it's all the things, but it's also a really, really, really cool price tag. So $12.99. I will be happy to take that. If that's available in about 2 hours and 52 minutes, I will be taking that home. I love that stone. I just, you know, I'm challenged with when you love Paraiba like I do, and I know a lot of you do too, they never really get in that big a size. You know what I mean? And that's why I love this one so much, is that it is getting a big size, but it's not. It's even more rare than Paraiba, which you can't say about many stones out there, but this one is, and look at that beautiful glow. So let's get to our fancy cut tansy coming up, because I have something that, you know, sometimes if you know, reach out and I know what you're looking for, I'll always be happy to preview it for you and make sure you get set up so you don't miss out on things. Well, this one is a special cut. Look at that. And I have a couple ways I can show it to you, but I want to start here. It's 112-4207, and this is the tanzanite that is really kind of like, think of it like a trillion. Almost like the roundedness of a pear shape at the base, but then a trillion at the top, and so it's kind of a modified trillion. I may actually be better showing it off this way. Even though the bail is going to sit flatter, I just want you to see that it's got that saturation that we love, a blue wing block D. So here it is. It is a 975 carat stone, so that's a big time stone, and then it actually mimics the cut in this custom bail. Did you get the Malaya? Thank you. That Malaya is gone. Congratulations. What's that? Oh, never mind, the Malaya. This one's already gone. Well, That's because, again, that's the beauty of when I preview pieces for you. You can get the heads up and not miss out, because I hate when you guys miss out, because I know how that feels as a shopper. So also diamond weight is 17 points, and I had it for $99.99. What I did was bring it down because, again, special requests and things like that, and really helping somebody own it here for better. We're going to do it for $4,399. And real quick, since I haven't shown her on the hand or on the size, I want to show that really, really quickly. And there's a beautiful detail in the basket as well from the side profile that also kind of mimics the design. So it feels almost like a fan cut, if you will. And I am a fan. So we're excited about that one. Now let me show you here just to get reference point here. This one's already spoken for. It's going to be, you can see it's just under an inch. I'm talking like 7/8 of an inch, and I'll show it on the neckline for you as well. And of course, depending on the chain you put it with, yes, it's diamond by the hour friendly. That's what it's going to look like from a distance away. So that one is already gone. Congratulations. And let's go back to our wheel. Malaya's here unless Andy's taken it, but he might be. And we've got, oh, this is such a pretty piece here. I know we're staying with the pinks for a moment, but look at how beautiful. I love this one. If you missed out on the Malaya, this is an Imperial topaz. We were talking about sometimes Imperials will do that same combination of pink and golden together. This one certainly does. It's going to be a quick one only. Don't forget about the Malaya. And then, oh, I'm going to preview this. Have you ever seen anything quite like this? That looks like Paraiba, doesn't it? And it is from Brazil. Wait, that's a really top-heavy platinum ring. So let me get a big tweezer out, and we'll show that to you. But this one is 1124048. So we got some special. I'm telling you, this lineup is really good. And this one would be the Imperial Topaz, 4048, 47-point Imperial, and it looks fantastic. That's rose gold and white gold. That's pink diamonds and white diamonds, and it's actually 7 points in the pink and 52 points in the white. So you've got a full complement here. It looks like it's the first time on the air. Stays as is in that two-tone of gold. We're going to get you any size you need, of course, and it's got that really pretty, it's a triple halo really when you look at it, but it's very feminine, very floral, and it also is going to be super affordable. Or is it a florable? Because, you know, a floral is really beautiful, but it's also classic. And yet this takes that classic style of halos, just gives it a little extra on the edge, also broadens the ring so it makes it a larger look with a half-carat stone, and it stays as is. Now this used, well, I don't know if it's been on the air, but it's got a price tag of $39.99 is what it should be. We're taking it a lot lower than that, so that's the beauty of it. It gets to be really, really special, really affordable. That's the beauty of what we're offering, and yet it's not even going to be that $39.99. So it's the same kind of thing, pink and orange, but again, now we're going to the exotic world of topaz that's all natural, instead of, like we saw before, the garnets, or instead of that pot barrage, which are more traditional ways to get this pink and orange, but it's really beautiful and very, very rare. So we're excited about that. Also keep in mind, it's going to have a value much better than what we're looking at right now at $39.99, which is a value, but it's going to be better than even, well, let's just take it down because we're moving one of a kinds quickly. We want to take it under $1,500, and we will. Here's what it looks like on the hand. So we just went from $4,000 to under $1,500. There it is on the hand, so you can see what that looks like. So it's a nice bigger ring overall. You've got that great look, and no, it's not going to be 15 or 14 or 13. Wow, this is Imperial, and yet not oversized, keeping the price down. Got to be the most affordable pink Imperial we have, and it's $1,299. Let me actually show it next to the Malaya also, so you can just see how they differ. The Malaya had a little, and of course they're garnet versus topaz, but this is a little bit more of a pinky, kind of a light pinky peachy color. The other one had a little bit more of a deeper red to it, but they're the same price. And I think they're still available, both of them. So this is the same combination of colors, but just a little different tone and saturation. Inside of the Malaya looks like this. So this is that 1 carat. What's that? Oh, of course. One more time on the hand, too. So that's the inside of the Malaya. We don't want to take away from the clarity. Yes. You got it. Wendy will show them. We've got all their bigger sizes, Wendy. We'll share them with you. And then take a look at this, look at that. And we've got the Malaya verifying, but I'm going to try it on one more time for you. And remember, you can change that to white, yellow, rose. It doesn't really make a huge visual difference when it's on the hand as far as the gold color. You really have it covered side to side in diamonds there. Remember, that's 1 full carat in diamond weight there. $12.99. That one's gone. The Malaya's gone. We go back to the Imperial, which, of course, is also the same price. Similar colors, but maybe a little bit more pinky and just a little more softness to that color. And then, yes, shortly we'll see that huge Cuprian. It's a purple Paraiba. So I've got 4 different fancy cuts of tanzanite pendants. This is everything we have, and the fancy cuts don't come out very often. So what I figured we'd do is show you all 4 together. Now, these are all bigger sizes, And we had, again, still today, folks missing out on the fancy cut we've already brought. So what I want to do is bring these out for you, give you a great value. The good news is, well, they're all going to be discounted, but they're all bigger sizes. So we've got two groupings here. So whether you're going to get a big diamond or you'll see the differences, some of the stones a little bit bigger. So I actually have 4 in total, but 2 different price points for you to choose from. But for the sake of getting you your options, making sure you get the proper piece and the best one for you, what I figured I'd do is actually put all 4 of them up together. So this gives us all exotics. There's nothing classic or basic about these. Well, take that back. They're pretty classic in their setting style, but the stones themselves, the cuts are very exotic and very different from what we typically see. We all know there's classic ovals, and then we've got cushion cuts and rounds, and we've had all these what typically are fancy cuts like Asher cuts and emerald cuts. Here today, we're going to show you all modified cuts. So along the lines of what we saw already in our 975 that went out the door, there were many of you yesterday that missed out on a fancy cut. Today already that are missing out. So want to make sure that we show you this is, again, everything we have left. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with our largest here, which is actually new today, although I don't think you've seen any of them, and this Imperial is the only thing available from the show so far. So this is how we start. Yes, Andy? I mean, it doesn't really matter much because you don't see it, but I kind of like it in the white gold, but you know, it's in the yellow now. So I don't mean to make more work, but that's my honest opinion. I would take it in the white gold. That's what I would do on that Malaya, but it is up to you. It's in the yellow now, but it's definitely not going to be something you notice at first glance much at all. It's really very, very, it's just, yeah, it's covered in diamonds. So this is our largest of the 4 you're going to see. And then we're also going to talk about a couple of different cuts here. This would be item number 112, 4206. I've got 2 that are going to be in that similar size of over 10, and then the next 2 are going to be under 10. So that's really how they're grouped, if you will. Now, check this out. We've got also, I'm going to put this up now too. This is like an elongated modified emerald cut. So it kind of extends out a little bit. So let me show you first, and boy, that's cool because that's got the one big diamond. So this would be the largest stone of the batch that we're going to show you. That being the, and Tony's got the information up, that's the 1268 with 29 points in the diamonds right above it and below it in the pave. This next one is, well, it's going to be great for the emerald cut lovers out there. That's my personal favorite. That's going to be item number 112, 4076. That's in 1191. So again, the 2 that are going to be over 10 carats are going to be here on your left. That's going to be the 11 karat 91. That's a single kite cut diamond you're looking at as the bail, 49 points. Now this is everything in fancy cuts. Now we're going to show you on the right. I'm going to put together some stones that are just under 10 carats. So that's going to be the other way to look. And they're all going to be very, very large. And that's why I want them together. This is a modified pear shape. It's got a pear shape with a little more of an angular type corner to it. And that's going to be with a yellow diamond, the only one with a yellow diamond. That's our 886. It'll be, don't worry about that numbers, Tony, right now. I'll just, it's going to be too confusing for everybody. I just want to at least set them up. And that way we'll just go ahead and show you again. On the left side, they're above 10 carats. On the right side, below 10 carats. They're going to be 2 different price groupings here as well. This is another option. That's another type of almost modified pear shape yet again. So just want to make sure you see all the angles here because they are proper blue wing block Ds. And of course, 3 of the 4 are going to have those single diamonds as their bails. This one got more of a kind of an elongated obelisk cut here in the white diamond. This one being the yellow diamond, of course. This one being more of an emerald cut. But again, you see how instead of being straight up and down, it flares out and gets larger towards the base of the stone. And then we go back here, which has got more of also, it's another, I'm going to clean it up. It's a little bit more of a modified pear shape as well, but that would be our largest. So I'm going to walk you through now that you see all 4, and now that you're probably drawn one way or the other as far as the styles overall, you can probably get a better idea. And now we'll kind of recap all those carat weights for you. And then again, 2 different price points. They're going to be a little more when they're over 10 carats like these 2 on the left. They're going to be a little bit less when they're under, which is going to be your 2 on the right here. And they're all very similar, but again, exotic cuts, you can see that, where they're not all the same. So this is everything. And then we'll show them on the neckline and, you know, answer all your inquiries. But this is going to be our 12 karat 68, 29 points in diamonds. The next size down is the 1191. That's a single 49 point diamond weight. In that one single stone is the bail. Then we have the next size down, which is the 904. That's the one in the back with the white diamond here. A modified pair. That will be our 904 with 29 point single stone again. And then we've got another modified pair. That's the smallest of the batch right up here in front. That's going to be the 8 karat 86. 45 point individual yellow diamond. We've got 2 prices to share with you. And then of course we can try them on the neckline and do each one individually on the hand as you ask for them. But keep in mind, 2 different price points. Again, 10 carats plus on the left, under 10 carats on the right. 3 of the 4 have the big single diamonds as the bails, which I think we love because that really does elevate the entire piece. And we've got a really cool value coming your way. So here's the deal. They're under $10,000, all of them. The left side is where we're going to start with the 2 bigger stones that, again, 12 carats plus and 11 carats plus. Can't wait. That 12 carats actually closer to a 13. And so you've got some great choices to make. But again, whatever style, that's why I like having everything. I pulled everything this morning from the inventory. That kind of modified trillion pie cut is already gone. Now we've got, again, 4 more options. I pulled everything that was in exotic cut. These are all the bigger pendants we have in blue wing block D tanzanite. And let's take a look at the 2 that are on the left side, because those are going to be the same price tag and they're not $99.99. So right here, yes. Back left. All right. That's for Francine. And then did you have a question, Andy? Hi, Nadine. Did she pick up the gorgeous Malaya? What'd she end up with the gold color? White gold. Taking my advice. I hope you enjoy it, Nadine. Thank you so much. And then we've got Francine, who's already loving this one, which I'll show on the hand here. Of course, that's the largest overall stone, largest overall pendant. Here's what it looks like from a distance away on the hand, and then we'll get you a measurement and then try it on. That would be, again, item number is 1124206. Remember, that's 29 points in the pave. That's also beneath the stone as well, and you can see it's a really beautiful teardrop shape overall. Little over 1.5 inches. It's about 1 5/8 inches. We're going to show it to you on this one. Looks like we can change the gold if you want to, but we typically recommend our tanzanites in the fabulous white gold as you see there. So looks fabulous, doesn't it? The reds are really coming through on all 4 of these options. Let's go back to the wheel and we're going to show you all 4. And if you like either of the 2 that are here on the left side, we're going to make those really simple and easy. And that's going to be only, you know what, I was going to do $89.99. Let's try something a little bit better for you. And then remember, these 2 same price, those 2 same price. So all you have to do is decide which one you like. We're going to take these down below $89.99 and below $79 and $69.99 just to make this easy. And we're going to go ahead and offer these 2 that are over 10 carats for only $5,999 a piece. Now, if you go sub 10 carats over here, those 2 are going to be the same exact price, and those are really important with those big individual diamonds that you have as the bail. We're going to go lower than even $5,000, and we'll take those down to $49.99 if you like either on the right side. So that's everything in fancy tanzanite pendants that we have today and in the inventory at all. And so there they are waiting for you and waiting for a good home. So all you got to do is call, and again, that's everything we have. I just think it's easier to see them all together and show them once than, you know, have you miss out on the perfect piece for you. So I think that, again, if you want any of those, $59.99 on the left. I know this is difficult without graphics, but $59.99 and $49.99. And again, over 10 carats, really 13 and 12. And that's going to be your back to front there, respectively. And then we've got the 2 modified pear shapes with those bigger diamonds. Again, that really special white diamond. And then this is a very large yellow diamond that's natural. How bright that is, too. $49.99 for the right side. So $49.99, either of those. $59.99 for either of those. So just wanted to show those for everybody who was asking, like Wendy and everyone else. Now I know they're bigger. So if you're looking for anything a little smaller, I don't have any fancy cuts. They tend to be the larger stones. But if you need something that's smaller, we can, I'm sure, bring that out for you. If there's much, I don't know that, you know, obviously there's not much left in the Blue Wing Block D, which is why it's so exciting to see 4 all together at one time that give you a great option like this. But again, totally up to you. You just let me know which one's your favorite, but $49.99 right side, left side is $59.99. You simply decide. We'll take a last look and give them 60 seconds, then we're on our way. So lots of fun, and we can always zoom in on one too with all the graphics. I just want you to be able to see at least what we have that's similar, right? And then we can just, you know, obviously bring one up and show you all the graphics that go with it so that, you know, it's not too confusing. But that's a really, I love choices. I think we all do. I think that if you're liking one, you're probably liking all 4, but this makes it easy to really hone in on what your very favorite is. We also have that purple Paraiba today. That's a 5 carat plus. I do have the most stunning combination of blue-green tourmalines out of Brazil that look like Paraibas, but apparently they are not listed as Paraibas. So that's going to be a very exciting opportunity price-wise. We also do have a Brazilian Paraiba independent. So this one I know, like, there have been a few of you asking for Brazilian Paraibas of late. I have that bright one in a really cool modern pendant, and that one's even in platinum. So we'll have that coming up also. So lots to get to in this show. Make requests known to us so we can help you. The Orchid ring is back. We had one the other day in Demontoids. I've got one with pink spinels today for you. So bright, hot, beautiful pinks for you. And then again, I'll walk you through them. You can always ask for this modified emerald cut. That's my personal favorite. Love that one. That's going to be the 1191 49-point individual stone for $59.99. Take the largest one of all. That's the 12 karat 68. That's 29 points in diamonds, $59.99. Then we've got the 2 modified pear shapes. Do you want one with a white diamond and a kite cut? and that one's $49.99, or the yellow diamond version with another modified beautiful reds on that one as well. Just they really do look like pear shapes until you really look closely and see those extra edges. Now I want to show you this because I know how many of you have asked me, are there any more Brazilian Paraibas, especially in a full necklace like this is, which is done, I want you to see the way this is done, like two pieces, but they're arching over. So this is really pretty. It's item number 1122052. It's platinum. It's a 10-point Paraiba. So this is one of our larger Brazilian stones we've ever had. Now I've got a 70-pointer. No, is it 70-pointer or 50-pointer? There's a certified stone that's really large in a ring. But this is going to be so affordable for what this is. It's all platinum, including the chain, which is the box link chain. You've got a platinum piece, 10-point Paraiba, and a 19-point diamond weight overall. Now, 3 burnished diamonds that look almost like polka dots in that beautiful shield of platinum metal that's mirror finished. And then you have, there's a little spot on it, so let me try and get this all polished up. And then you've got the overarching diamonds, that smaller diamond weight there, and that's going to be over, kind of like an S-curve up and over. Yes. 1268 is gone. Thank you so much. And then Andy will let me know which one he's verifying on. But do you see how when you have the arch like you do, you can see the reflection as well from the sides, even of the back of the Paraiba reflecting on that platinum on the base of it. And then we have also the 19 points in diamonds. It comes with an 18-inch chain for free, which again, like I said, is platinum too. So that's awfully special. And then it's an adjustable chain, so you can actually make it smaller or shorter if you'd like to. That's what it looks like from a distance. I'll give you the measurement. This one's incredibly affordable. And I know the other day, it was last weekend when all the Brazilian Paraibas in rings were going out the door. Here's a perfect way to get a match set in a pendant, which is 3/4 of an inch top to bottom. And I'll show it on the hand or on the neckline for you. It's going to be a beauty here. So you can see the size just for reference there, what it looks like from a distance away. And then of course, all that mirror finishing. I love just it's just modern, right? The way that you've got all this detail overlapping over one another is so attractive. Hidden bail behind it. Here it is one more time, up close and personal. Love that we're throwing in an adjustable chain in platinum as well. And this being our large Paraiba, it's gonna fly because it's not even gonna be that $59.99 anymore. It's like a tanzanite pendant price that now is going to come down to a very simple, easy price that is only going to be $1,499 instead. So that's the way we do it. And that's where you get our largest, besides the one in the ring that is substantially more in price. So yes, 10-point Brazilian Paraiba, that's the deal here. The Brazilian Paraibas have a different color, but it's also super rare because it's the original find ever. It's the original find, the original mine. This was the very first discovery of copper ring tourmaline the world over. It was many years later that we found and discovered Mozambique material and Nigerian material across the way. So this is super, super important, and it is amazing. So that's going to be done and gone here shortly. We'll see who's got it, and coming with platinum chain, awfully nice. And yes, it'll come right off that pendant. The bail's big enough that it'll come off the pendant, so you can use the chain with other things as well. Or if you feel like it, you can use the pendant on some of your other chains also. But that one should be gone. We'll see who's got it. Then we're going to be on our way. We're going to keep on moving because I got a lot to show you today. As usual, we have a brand new gold quartz. And look at this. Gold quartz really quickly, then we're going to get into that double blue-green tourmaline deal, which is the beautiful rounds. Now, this is honestly unlike anything we've ever seen in gold quartz. Take a look. Yes? Wait, what? Oh, my goodness. Now, what year was it? Oh, my goodness. Wedding, and what's that? Oh, do we have names? Oh, my goodness. Where are they from? Oh, to our happy couple watching in Maryland who just picked up a tanzanite pendant, I just have to say, 57 years married tomorrow. And sounds like maybe that tanzanite pendant could be significant and a beautiful way to commemorate such a wonderful, momentous occasion. So happy anniversary to you both. Thank you so much for shopping. It's tomorrow. Enjoy your day tomorrow. It'll be June 3rd tomorrow. So great. Well, thank you so much for being here, and to many, many, many more happy years. So now we take a look at a gold quartz that honestly, have you ever seen a pattern like this? Never, right? That's beautiful. It's so, first of all, the quartz behind it is really much more white than it is. Sometimes it can get a little gray. This is really where, oh, and Christy, you're so welcome. It was my pleasure completely. I'm so excited. Exactly. It was a meant to be moment. So yes, that's what I figured. I figured there might be something even more perfect for you. And we found it. Yay. So I'm so happy about that. Here's our one of a kind 112-4258 gold quartz. It is so, it almost looks like, I don't know, what's it giving me? Like almost like an animal print vibe, but Mother Nature did this. 24 karat gold is running through this quartz, which is a 625 carat weight with 35 points in diamonds as well. And then you have the diamonds around it in the halo, and then you've got a little split shank as it leads up to that halo, which you see right there. It is stunning. And yes, you can even see that the gold, because it's not a huge, deep cabochon, but you can still see that from the sides, you're gonna recognize that gold. That is 24 karat pure gold. That's the precious metal. That's how we find it in nature. Gold is mined. Gold is from the earth, and then it's usually alloyed. In this case, it's not alloyed. It's 24 karat pure within this quartz. We usually don't, obviously use 24 karat gold for jewelry because it's too soft. But when it's actually embedded into a stone like this, it's perfectly fine and wearable. So keep that in mind because it's part of the quartz. They really essentially grew together. So you've got that, again, plenty wearable, plenty durable, really looks great, but it's also going to be our 625. But honestly, I think with the backdrop of the quartz being more contrasting with the white color that it's giving, I think it even allows the gold to show off a little bit more. You're seeing a lot of that beautiful brightness of it because it's, again, you're polished with the surface of the stone being cabochon cut. They still polish it. So you're getting that really, I love that it's more segmented and separate. You know how every pattern's different. Sometimes they look a little more veined. Sometimes they look a little bit more speckled or like glitter. This is where you're getting really big individual looks of gold here throughout. So that one's going to be, well, we're going to blow it out, that's for sure. We're going to make it a lot easier than this whole $39.99 deal that it's got going on. It's going to be super, super affordable, and I can't wait to see who's going to get it because I know we have a lot of gold quartz lovers, but isn't that the fun of it? They're all so different, and there's never two that are exactly alike, so it just makes it so much fun. There even could be a reason to collect multiple gold quartz for you as well. I mean, that's something that's an option. Let me try it on. We're bringing that price down. Don't worry about that. It's not going to be that $39.99 anymore, that's for sure. And diamonds really as far as you can see down the sides, but it's only $14.99. So huge value there on our gold quartz. I love seeing that. And then this one also is stackable. We've had some great stack rings of late. Look at how you can stack with it. I'm just simulating that if that were a band that you put right next to it, you can just lead it right into the edge and bring it really up close together. So $14.99 only on that one. And we'll see who's got it. So that's got to be, and that's one of our more affordable gold quartz, but look at the size you're getting. You're still getting a 6 1/4 stone, which is significant. So here it is back up close, and I love seeing these angles because then you don't see the glare off the gold. So just to look at it from all those angles, you can really see, you see how it picks up? That's all just, that's like a glare. So when it looks darker like that, you can see what it's going to look like in real life, where you're seeing just what looks like your pure 24 karat gold goodness. So $14.99, then I think I'm bringing out that dual tourmaline piece, which is very special. Did anybody get our Brazilian Paraiba as of yet? No, not yet. Brazilian Paraiba in platinum is still here, and so that's something to consider. Gold quartz, give it 30 seconds, please, then we'll be on our way, and then we'll see what else is going on. We got some really fun tourmalines coming up. Specialty, no doubt, and this is one of those pieces you've just never seen. I've never seen like it, so I'm imagining maybe you haven't either because it's really unique. Two stones together. We're going to go to a Brazil old mine here. We're going to talk tourmalines at their very, very best match. 10 more seconds left on the gold quartz. Let me know if you'd like it. And then what a special day it is to be celebrating jewelry. And when you see what we have in store for you today, it is gonna be one of our best, best lineups we've got and what we've seen in a long time. So let's get into some tourmaline in platinum. It's item number 1111821. So obviously this has been here a little bit just based on the item number, but where's it been? Where has it been? Now I heard, because when I saw this morning, I said, well, that is something that it's memorable. It's something you notice. It's something you recognize. So where has it been? And I find out this has been circulating on some of the biggest trade shows. It's been kind of like the designer darling piece that is the talk of the town and the gem world. So it's been going with all those different other exotic stones and other museum pieces. And this is now finally ours to show you, and better yet, to give you a huge markdown. So I love when a piece has been here, but it's not been on the air much, and yet it's still been in a vault, somehow getting markdowns while it sits in a vault. Or in this case, travels the world at trade shows where it would be more in the wholesale environment than it is right here for you guys. So very excited to bring this out. Platinum setting. I know it kind of looks like, in a way, it looks a little bit like the number 8 because these are two completely equal size stones in huge rounds. They are the most beautiful blue-green variety. If you want to call them indicolites, you could. This is what indicolite looks like, but there's a touch of green to them, not enough to call it verdolite. It's not really green tourmaline, but this is from old mine Brazilian material. Now, is that the Brazilian tourmaline mine, the one that we know of as Paraiba? Could be. I don't have this one actually. We don't have any kind of determination there. So it's Brazilian old mine. This is old mine material. When we see tourmalines out of Brazil, whether they're Paraiba copper bearing or not, they rarely look this color. They're either, even the Paraibas we have are a different type of blue-green than this stone is, and yes, there are two of them matched identically. So let's take a look at it here. It's gonna be our 6 karat 04 total. That means each one, they look pretty even. So I know they're slanted a bit the way this is set, so they kind of curve down towards the outer point, so I'll show you from the sides. But each stone is identical. They're tourmalines, so we have to really point out how very clean they are. And they also have 43 points in diamonds, which are basically your halos to frame them. And it's going to elongate down the hand and look fabulous that way. It stays as is in the platinum, but this is what I mean by curved a little bit. This is still going to be, basically, it's meant to align. Oh, wait, do we have a, okay, we may have, this is what I did not see. There is a designer insignia on the inside. And there's your platinum, and then, okay, it looks like it's upside down, so I may just flip it. I don't know if I can read that, but you guys probably can at home. You might be watching on a monitor probably bigger than mine, which is about 20 inches. My monitor is not large, but take a look at that. So there you have the designer insignia, okay. So we've got Tamir inside, okay. And so again, very, very special, very, very collectible, and I've not seen it. So this is where we get to bring it down because it looks like it did start at $29,999, and I know that's not something I would necessarily even bring it out just for sake of, well, that's a little bit more money. We don't need to tempt you with those really high-end pieces if no one can get it. But with this discount that's happening today, that's going to make something unique, very special. Let me show it to you on the hand here as well. This is wild. And I know this is what you're waiting to see. And that curvature of the stone's just subtle, just so it doesn't sit up too high. And it's just the perfect angle to really show them off when it's on the hand. And you see the incredible sparkle they have. What an interesting piece. What a beautiful way to elongate the hand without being complicated to wear because it's a classic band supporting it. But it's also not going to be $10,000. So that's immediately why I was drawn to it, is that there's a major discount in addition to some of the best looking tourmalines we've seen that are definitely leaning far more blue than they are green. And it's also not going to be $99.99 or $88.88. This is a major value, just had to show it because I know we love intriguing pieces, and whether you're shopping or window shopping or just waiting to see something new and fresh, well, this is it. And it's also not going to be $8,000 or $79.99. And when you think about the potential of the value of those tourmalines, what those stones are actually worth compared to where we're at, I'm giving you another discount. Just so we can see it out the door, this is a real true collector's piece. Somebody who wants exotic, different, unique, specialty, bright, bright, beautiful stones, amazing cutting. This has it all, but it's not even going to be $79.99. It is one of the major moments in all of our jewelry today, and that's saying something because it's all luxe. Remember, today I'm bringing you a 224 yellow diamond, which we have not seen in years. We haven't seen a size like that. So it's a day to get you the super special, and it's also not going to be $79 or $78 or $77.99. We're blowing it out right now. First caller situation, $77.77 will get that to one of you, and that is it. So a huge value on double. This is the double dose of the blue-green tourmalines that are over 3 carats each and in platinum. So stunning diamond weight as well. Beautiful look all the way around, and it's for one caller at $77.77. So just had to show that. And then speaking of rare and exotic tourmalines, we do have one copper-bearing stone. Now this one we know that's copper-bearing. And that's what I told you about right at the beginning. That is our purple Paraiba, but it's not that deeper, darker color. This doesn't look like any other purple stone out there. There are many: sapphires, spinels, tanzanites, amethyst, rose de France, Kunzite sometimes. That doesn't look like any of those stones, right? That's a totally, you know what it looks like? It looks like a lilac diamond is what it looks like. So let's show this one, 112-4192, another new one debuting right now in our rare collectible. You know, we've seen some exotic colors lately in our tourmalines that are copper bearing. This is one of those. It is going to be item number 112-4192, and it's huge. We have to always just remind everybody that this is Paraiba. It can be called Paraiba. It truly can when it's that color. Blues, greens, blue-greens, and purples can also be called Paraiba. This stone is a 5 karat 02. So let's think about what we've seen in Paraibas in the blue-greens, even lately in our 2 carats, and how expensive they've been. Well, when I say that, because they're $15,000 at best case scenario for our 2 carat, 220s, things like that. This one is 502. It's a far more exotic color choice out of nature than the blue greens even are. I know the blue greens are about as rare and valuable as it gets in the world of gems. So to get a blue green tourmaline that is copper bearing is one thing. This stone, this color is even more exotic in nature. So you're getting a 502, purple Paraiba. It's glistening and glowing because it's still, when it's got copper content, it's still giving you neon characteristics. So it's still that ability to glow under lesser light. Well, it's glowing under bright lights. It just means it's going to glow even more when you get it in normal lighting, because remember, this is about as bright as it gets. So it's going to be 46 points in diamonds. We just basically gave it a symmetrical style, diamonds on each side. That's in that trillion of pave rounds. So trillion shape formed by the rounds put together that way, and it's in solid 14 karat white gold. You can change it if you'd like. I would recommend, there's a brightness about this stone, I would leave it just in the white gold, because almost some of the flashes you get from the stone almost look like bright white. So let's take a look at it and get ready, because it's going to go very, very quickly. We know that. When I've got 2 carats for 15 grand, I had a, remember I had a 4 carat, well, I didn't show it to you. Well, I did, I flashed it. There was a 4 carat the other day for 40,000 in Paraibas. So what is this stone doing under 40 when it's a 502? Seriously, it could be more than $40,000 as a really typical standard should be expected price. Yes. Who wants the bangle? Judy? Julie. Julie wants a bangle. We'll show it next. Julie, you got it. How pretty is this stone though? That bright, it is like looking at a purple diamond. If you've ever seen a purple diamond, this is usually what they look like. I know they're rare. They're scarce. When they're natural purple diamonds, they usually have that beautiful pop and lilac. Now, obviously, that would be a fortune, but what's more rare? And this is really, it's arguable what's even rarer. Is it a purple diamond or is it a purple Paraiba? Copper-bearing tourmaline that's clean like this in a size like this, extremely important, and it's not going to be $99.99. Wait a minute, that should be over $40,000 if you're just doing the basic logical math. It's not going to be $10,000. This is why when I've had purples or pink Paraibas of late, which again, pink Paraiba is technically not allowed, but purple Paraiba, and when I've had the pink stones or the jonite stones that are more yellow golden, guess what? They're all gone, and there's a reason they're gone. It's because you know you never see them, and we're going to make this even better, and there's a reason too. It's the great value I bring. We're not pricing these like they should be. It's that simple. Are you thinking about it already? Paraiba pendant from Brazil is gone. Congratulations. This one is not going to be $99.99. This one is soon to be gone. Soon to be gone, will be very quickly. We've got a value. These are about as collectible as it gets, and the beauty of it is unsurpassed, I think. It's not just about, hey, it's rare. It's about the beauty you're getting with this stone as well. It's not just about the look or the rarity. You're getting both here. You're getting a classic tailored mounting. It's not even going to be 8,000, 7,000, 6,000, or 5. We're blowing it out for $49.99 because that's how we get them out the door. Give you that greater value with the stone as well, so you get it all. Take a look at it one more time. $49.99 will be gone in a hurry. Then we've got a bangle coming out by request, which is a classic, so we'll see that on the way, and so much more. Just make sure you're on the phone lines telling us what you'd like to see so we can get to it today, because we're already getting pretty close to hour number 2. So and the bangle's going to be it for a couple of you. So we've got a few already ready to go, made up in white and rose. So that's good news on the bangle. It's a classic. I'll probably start with it on the wrist so you get an idea of the size. And then let me know who's got this one for $49.99, because that is just a stunning stone. And we expect these stones, especially the larger sizes, we expect them to be highly included, to the point where with the naked eye, you would typically, I mean, forget about the up close, just from a perspective of further away on the hand, you would see typically a lot of visible inclusions with a Paraiba of this size. That's not what's happening here, and it's really glowing and bright and neon. And one more time on the hand, and then we'll get you a little preview of that bangle, but take a look at this. One more time here on the hand, just so you can see, and we'll size it for you, so it'll sit perfectly centered up and sit properly. There's a look at the bangle that's on the way. Can't wait for that one. So that's requested, and remember, you want to be on the phone lines early on the bangle, because we only have a couple available altogether that are made up at this price point, so we're going to see that as well. But look at that purple, just dazzling, bright as can be. I mean, it looks like there are white diamonds sparkling from within the stone just because it's so bright. But that's the clarity. If it didn't have that clarity, it would not be able to do that. So $49.99 gets it to one caller. Enjoy it if you get it. Let's move right along to our bangle. And the bangle is going to be item number 1110-360, another one that's an older item number. We've kept the price really, really, really low historically for you just because it is a classic. Now, this is going to be hinged on one side, oval in shape. This is my average size, so if you wear a 6.5 to 7.5 inch bracelet, typically, this one's going to work for you, and it's going to give you plenty of room to stack and layer it if you want to, so it's not going to be like skin tight. And it also has 49 points in diamonds. This is our halfway bezel set bangle, so it means the diamonds go from one side to the other on the top only, which doesn't really matter. You know why? It's not going to spin. Because it's oval in shape, when you put it on with the diamonds up top, it stays with the diamonds up top. So you don't have to worry about it twisting and turning. This is how you open it. There's a little textured button which is going to open it up, and then you've got, of course, 2 figure-8 safeties. When you close it, it just aligns, clicks closed, and then what you're going to do, attach your 2 figure-8s to keep that super secure. So really good gold weight here. You can see that profile view, how much gold you're getting. Then, of course, all your bezel set stones here. Let's take a look at it up close. We'll zoom back so you can see the whole thing. It is 49 points in diamonds. Here's what we have. White gold, I've got 2 available in the white gold ready to go and 1 available in the rose gold ready to go. If you'd like yellow gold, we'll do it. It's just going to be a little bit of wait time. So keep that in mind. It's not going to be though, oh, I love what it's not going to be. And this is a classic. This is stackable and layerable. You know what I love also about the bezels? This is the smaller diamond bangle we do. We have a larger that goes for about $4,500. But you know what's great about this one is that with the bezel sets of the stones, you actually get a bigger diamond look. So that's the beauty of it too. You're getting what looks like bigger diamonds because of the bezels. Bezels usually make the diamonds look double the size. So you're getting a much larger look for that purpose. Plus you're going to get this incredible value, this huge markdown. White and rose exist right now. They're ready to go. I mean, these could ship out tomorrow for you. So you don't have to wait. You've got it for that special occasion coming up midweek, right? No matter where you are. And white and rose available, and it's under $2,000 for a solid gold bangle. Solid gold bangles aren't under $2,000 when they have no diamonds right now. This one has a ½ carat in diamonds that looks like more. And so white and rose available. You tell me which one you prefer. They are not going to be $19.99. This is our best value on a bangle that also the bezels, when you're wearing something here on the wrist, it's exposed to a lot, right? Whether that's just that daily wear of whether it's, you know, tapping at the keyboard at the desk, whether it's driving a car, whether it's, again, your fabrics and your sleeves that you don't want any prongs catching on. There's something very special about bezels besides just the way they make the diamonds look bigger, and it's the practicality level. If you are planning to stack and layer your bracelet with other ones, well, guess what? The bezels are also helpful for that because you're not having prongs of your diamond bangle scratch your other stones. What if it's an amethyst tennis bracelet you're wearing? What if it's other diamonds? Whether it's a bangle that's solid gold that's mirror finish, you don't want your pieces fighting with each other. Yet layering is such a gorgeous hot look. So this allows you the ability to get that and in a really practical way, and it's under $1,500. Not $14.99 either. We'll take it even lower. So all you have to do is dial in. Not $14.99 though. This is even better. White or rose are ready. Yellow gold will just take a little extra time. It's not going to be $14.99. It's by request, but that doesn't mean you need to be requested to take one because we've got them available in our diamonds, and we're going to make it $1,399 only. That is it. So a huge opportunity, a big value, and yes, it's going to be $13.99. So take full advantage of that one before it's gone, white or rose. And Julie, let us know if that's the bangle you're looking for. And then let's see. Jason, did you take something this morning? Yeah, what was that? Oh, gotcha. Oh, from earlier. Okay, not today. Gotcha. All right. Sounds good. So this is where we're going to give it a final 60 seconds and move on because it's a request and we want to continue with all the brand new that we have today, including our museum ruby. Yes, we have a museum collection ruby, and I know what you think because I think the same thing when I hear museum ruby. I think about $5,000 and $6,000 and $7,000 price tags for little stones. That's not what I'm doing today, so get ready. That's going to be coming up. And then we have that diamond set that I'm going to show you. There's an incredible diamond set opportunity. Our purple Paraiba go figure is still here. It shouldn't be, but it's still here at $49.99 as well. And then we have got, yes, $13.99. Let me know if you want the white or the rose. We'll count those down so that we know where those stand. And you've got a special look right there. So that's our last call, and I'll try it on one more time on the wrist just to see. This is going to open on one side. So see how that's the hinge. This is where it opens on this side. There's a closer look at that. You see that little textured button? That's where you know to give it a little press down and it opens up. Did you get a bangle? Okay, orchid ring coming up for Susan. You got it. Thank you guys for the request. It's why I mentioned things in the first place. Tony, we're going to just have it on the wrist one more time. So one more time on the wrist just so you can see. And again, that's the beauty of the bezel. Smooth to the touch, no sharp edges, no prongs at all. Easy on, easy off. I always like to put the closure on the inside of the wrist just so it's easier to access. And that way you're good to go. So really easy on, easy off. I can do it one-handed here on live TV. And then all you do, push it closed, boom, click, close, done. Then you've got your figure eights to keep it secure. So that is it. There it is close up, and now it's orchid time. Very, very special. Okay, the orchid this time around. The last couple of days, we saw an orchid ring with the beautiful demontoids out of Russia. Well, if this doesn't just feel extra, extra special, I'm going to try it on the hand first. This is item number 1118022. Thank you, Susan, for saying, you know what, I'm intrigued. What's the orchid ring? Here it is, with our beautiful, bright mahenge pink spinels. 40 points, all matched up. There are several stones in round brilliance, but they are identical in color. This is white gold only, so this one will stay as is. I wouldn't want it any other way. With the combination of the mahenges, but also 213 is the diamond weight. Some of our largest diamond weight in any single ring we have. And that is I know it is large, but it doesn't actually interfere with the side fingers. So there's that beautiful way that the petals almost wrap or curl up on one side. This does not interfere. It's all elevated anyways. It's one classic band in the back. So it fits and feels like every other ring you've ever had. Our bangles are still here, by the way. Nobody's taken those yet. So that's where, again, please call if you'd like that bangle. But here's our one and only orchid ring. It's in the white gold. It's $213. It's got the discount. You know, if you heard me say with the Russian demontoid version the other day, you know what I was talking about. This is too complex to make anymore. As much as I'd love to see this with every stone possible, you can see why this is too much labor to endeavor to make something that's very out there, obscure, couture, designer, where, you know, a lot of times if we're going to pump out 50 or 60 quantity of something, okay, that's one thing. It still needs to be fairly simple to put together. You can't make any more than one per, you know, every few months. And then, of course, there's the challenge of putting stones in the middle that are going to match up of a particular size, where we like the difference of the different sizes of rounds that you have in the center. So this is extremely special, extremely well made. And I think you can tell that. You know, obviously, it's a lot easier to look at diamond weights and stone colors more than it is think about the labor that's intangible. It's obscure. It's hard to think about unless you're in the trenches of jewelry manufacturing every day. But think about it. I think with certain pieces, you look at it and you know that was complex. It doesn't look like everything else. And we have got a $69.99 price tag that was once on this ring that is going to the wayside. Because why? We're moving jewelry. It's the end of the week. We've got a new month that just started yesterday. It's the end of the week here. It's our big Sunday. We got all the gorgeous jewelry we have, but it's all got to go in quickly. And that's how we're doing this. So all you have to do is let me know. Do you like it? If you do, great. We're going to blow it out right now. This is going to rival, and mahenge spinels are up there with the demontoid version we saw as far as rarity, to match them up like we did in those gorgeous 4 stones, and then to get 213 in diamonds, and still you're paying under $3,000. One only. You don't need to size up on it. I know the ring is bigger overall. The band is classic. So you do not need to size up. Here's how it looks from the back. There's how it's finished. So see that band? That's going to be, again, easy to size to any size. Maybe this is the piece you wear on the middle or index finger, but I do want you to look carefully here and here. These petals that are overlapping, they're still diamond pave covered. They are, every one of them. Look at this curve. I love this little wraparound design of this outer larger petal here, how you see the curvature and the beautiful way the pave continues on the underside. Look at those details. That is so difficult to do. Look at the center with the 4 beautiful mahenges. There are even some larger rounds here that are part of the statement of the floral, like here and here and here. So it's not just the larger mahenges you're getting, but all the way around perfection. Let me try it on the middle finger, and we're going to blow it out right now. It said it's under 3,000. I mean it. Actually, this one's only going to fit, it's only a size 6, so it's only going to fit right about here for now. But let me just show you what it would look like here or here. Just because options are good, and we love that since it is a bigger ring, you might want to consider wearing it on the middle or the index or the ring finger. Really, either way works. But we're going to take it down below $29.99. And for the perfection of this design, and let me just obviously state the major obvious statement of the day, that's more in cost than where that price is listed right now. That cost us far more to make than $29.99. But sometimes a piece that's a little more exotic, that's been here a bit, this is what needs to happen. The price needs to come crashing down if we're going to get it out the door, and that's exactly the mission statement here today, is move it on out. Get it a home, get somebody the piece and the value of a lifetime. And if you love different, bold, couture florals that, not again, we saw a floral yesterday with a Paraiba. It was so intriguing. But then this, I think that the only thing that rivals that one would be a style like this. The boldness of it, the gold weight that you're getting, the diamond pave that is perfected in every way. And it's not going to be $29 or $28 or $27.99 when it's a stone weight that is so over the top. The gold weight is tremendous. Everything about it is specialty. That is the ultimate floral ring right there, and it's not even $27.77. We take a last look at it. It'll be gone in a hurry. Thank you for the request on it. I'm going to make, you know what, let's take it even lower than $26.99. Even better. I'm going to save you as much as I possibly can. And that is it. As much as I possibly can. That's what I'm doing. And we're going to make this the ultimate value, and it's not even $26.99. It's going to be a huge blowout, and we'll make it $2,599 only. That's it. $25.99. One caller. I thank Susan for asking for it. I hope if she loves it or anybody else, you're on the phone lines early, because what a piece to get a hold of, that's for sure. That is special. So anyway, it's going to be a really, oh my gosh, I'm so excited for that one. That's just so pretty with the pinks and the hot pinks and the reds and goes with everything. And I was referencing a beautiful couture floral ring the other day, yesterday actually on the air. And I was thinking about, this one looks a lot like it too, but not the impracticality of having a double finger ring. You've seen those before, where sometimes when pieces get really, really big and oversized, they have two rings. Have you seen these where there's two rings beneath it, two rings behind it, where you have a really complex, it's hard to wear because you really have no function of your hands, and we do need that, right? So unless you're Barbie. Barbie doesn't need that. She just, yeah, like that. So again, this is where hand model Barbie, right? $25.99 gives you full functioning with all the look and all the specialty of like a beautiful oversized spread across the hand kind of ring. All right, so that's here. All right, have we gone too exotic? Have we gone too off the map? Have we gone way beyond? I'm just going to show you the 2 carat 24 coming up. I kind of wish it was a 223. Okay, I really wish. Should we take it out and re-weigh it? Because I'm really hoping if it's a 223 though, then I don't show it to you guys, because then I'd buy it. But there is a major yellow diamond here today, and it looks like this. And I know we just had a huge ring, but let me preview what's coming up, because that is where I started the show and said, you know, there's going to be a big diamond here. And you're probably thinking maybe 1.5 carats, maybe do you think possibly, is there any way they've got a 2 carat? Well, we're going bigger than that. And it's our 2 carat 24. That's what it looks like. I'm so excited about this one. And it doesn't stop there. It's giving you a lot of white diamond weight as well. And so you get a 224 cushion cut square VS spectacular diamond. You also get a carat 60 in white diamonds. And oh my goodness, it's item number 1124251. I know we're not showing it yet. I've been wowing you with these really cool off the map kind of pieces, really just like uncharted territory for us to see so much couture level in one show. It's not done. 224, 160, yeah. 3 carats, 84, whew, in diamonds. But it's really all about that center stone. So today we're bringing it. We're showing it, I don't know when, probably in about an hour or so. And so if you can stay with us, this is the big one you've been waiting for, and that's why people ask, because you see the values we have are so good on those diamonds that are 1 carats, etc. Isn't it nice to be able to go even larger than, and that's where the value is going to be. We're still going to bring it at a value where 1 carats are going right now in the wholesale trade in Vegas right now. 1 carats are going for over $10,000 if it's a natural yellow, and this is too. We can do better on a 224, not loose, by the way, where you're going, okay, now what do I do with it? It's already set in a beautiful classic mounting with the carat 60 in diamonds. But before we do any of that, we're going to start the hour with a ruby coming up. It's our museum collector's piece I told you about. And before you think, I got to tune out because she tempted me with too much of the museum. Well, the thing is, have you seen the prices on the museum pieces today, from the purple Paraiba to the gorgeous, gorgeous piece we just had in the Orchid, or this ring coming up in just a little bit. So take a look at it one more time. It's our yellow diamond. That's our big one. And that is very, very special. So just wanted to let you know that's still to come. We talked about it, but to see it is another thing, because it's the depth of the sparkle. That's the brilliant cutting for you. That is just outstanding. It really, really, truly is. So It's going to be something special, and I know it should be about $56,000, but we're going to do better. Actually, 59. Oh, 59,000. See, I try to memorize these prices, and I go, oh, never mind. It was 59,000, not 56,000. But we'll change it up. So let's get to our museum ruby, because the top of the hour is almost here. And so I know we're not going to have anything like these really big museum prices on pieces, because it's one thing to show you a piece like this. Woo-hoo. It's another thing to say, oh, it's going to be really, really affordable, huh? Like really affordable in regards to like what? Really affordable compared to a museum price, which there is none because it's priceless. I'm talking really affordable. How about this starting our hour? That ring, that ruby, have you ever? We're in June already, so July's next month. That's July's birthstone. You'd be ready to go on one of the most important pieces we've seen. Take a look at that. Let's get you started on an item number. Do not leave me, because you're going to be wowed by what I'm about to do. I want to get everybody in and wake everybody up. 1124256. Private collection, museum collection. What does that mean? Well, it's from our private collection of the family that established TVON, but it's also been in a museum, because this is Burmese. This is still Burma ruby. Most Burma rubies, they don't look like this. They look nothing like it. We've got two-tone gold, which in my mind perfects it. It makes it so special. This stone is, wow, it's a good size. I almost hesitate to tell you, because I just want you to look at the ring overall and appreciate it for the size of the ring and what that is. But let me tell you something. It's a 50 point that is a rock star. If you hear the word ruby and you go, meh, you dismiss it, you have to look at this ring. You have to see and take in the beauty, the prestige, let's just face it, this is completely unattainable anywhere else. If you're thinking, come on, this is just a shopping network. Well, if we were walking down Rodeo Drive, I was there last night, or if we were walking down, let's go Fifth Avenue, New York, you know all the shops, you know the big stores, you know those designers. If you were walking, you would see rubies in the store window. You don't even have to go in. But the rubies still don't look like this. They're usually opaque. When you see a ruby that's glittering, you have to stop and stare. When you see a ruby that's completely transparent, you have to really, you know something special is happening. It's our 50-point stone. It has 9 points in yellow diamonds, and the rest are in the white diamonds. Isn't this ornate? It looks like there's a long history, like a story to this ring, the way it's designed, the way it's built. We look at this stone as, okay, it's so important. How can you possibly, how can you lift up that ruby and give it the proper gold and diamonds that it needs to show off the quality? Well, in this case, we said, let's not stop at white diamonds, let's add the yellow. We have this debate all the time, is it yellow or white gold that looks best with the ruby? So we just threw in both and said, it's gonna be perfected that way. You get the yellow diamonds top and bottom, you get the white diamonds throughout the inside. We're gonna take a look at it right now. The white diamond weight is 17 points. Welcome to the show. Wait a minute, I didn't welcome you guys. Welcome to the show, top of the hour just arrived, yay. So we've got 2 hours left in our big Sunday. We are live, as always, so keep that in mind and make requests and check on pieces you might have missed out, meaning if you are still thinking about something from the first hour, it may still be here. And then we're going to talk a little bit about really, really important Burma. The best of the best that what we have, and here's what we've got, 9 points in the yellow, 17 in the white. I don't understand this. That looks like far, far, far more diamond weight, so I'm not sure I'm getting this diamond weight, or is it accurate even? Who knows? But if you're getting a minimum, you're getting a minimum. Great, I love free diamonds. But here's what I'm going to do. I just want it, we've had a lot of museum pieces in the first hour, so forgive me. I got off the, I got off and running here with some of our, the big tanzanite pendants, and then the Paraibas, and then the big orchid rings. So I've been kind of showing you the wild stuff here. I want to show you, and not that we've departed from that at all, we're showing you the best ruby we have. Can we just take this down to an auction? Maybe just let you price it? Maybe I just take a little break and you guys say, I'm gonna price it myself. You'll probably do better than I ever can, because that's usually what happens on auctions. So I'm thinking this, we've got a piece here that is, not surprisingly, $69.99. I don't see any reason why it shouldn't be gone at that price tag here. However, it's been a little bit, we've been doing some really exotic pieces, so I wanna bring everyone back in and want to show you something that's downright irresistible. And if you've ever said, I used to say this, silly me, I used to say, yeah, I'm not that into rubies. I know it's that important stone. You hear so much about it. It's been dubbed the king of all gemstones. Well, this is the king of all rubies. This is the best stone we've got. It's glittering and it's glowing and it's a roval cutting and it's set in this important mounting, which is a lot of gold. It looks like you stack 3 rings together. It looks like something that belonged to a royal collection maybe hundreds of years ago, doesn't it? It really is. And I'm gonna put it on the auction block just to make the phone lines ring here, and I'm not gonna start at $6,000 or $5 or $4 or even $3,500 would have been half of where we were at. It's what I'm rightfully supposed to get. We're gonna do better than that. You're not paying $35. We're doing a live auction. It means you pick up the phone, dial that phone number, and you participate. And wherever we start, that's gonna be low. But get this, it's also gonna be a $10 increment, and I'm not even starting at $35,000 or $3,000 because I wanna get the phone lines ringing. And the best part of all is that these are the stones that we've seen a couple museum grade rubies. We've seen them. We've seen private collection rubies. They're far out of reach typically. They're not something everybody could get in on because they're $7,000. We're gonna take this lower than even $3,000. I just pure and simple wanna hear the phone lines ring and start this hour off right. We got 2 hours left. It's a quiet Sunday. Here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna make it loud. And not even $2,500 to start on this ring. I know you haven't seen it on the hand yet. That's only gonna make it more breathtakingly beautiful and really gonna show you the perspective on the size, and I think you're gonna be wowed. But it's not gonna be $25,000. It's not $2,000. We have nobody on the phone lines unless Jason's thinking about it, but usually he's on something else. So here's what I'm gonna do. $2,000, you're thinking about it? Do you wanna start at $2,000? Or do we need to put a 60-second clock? Maybe we do that. Okay. What about 1,500? 15. Museum collectible Burma ruby, glittering and glowing like this does. 15. Let's do this. Let's look at it and take a look at it on the hand, because maybe it's the perspective of the size. Maybe that's what we need to see. How does this look from a distance on the hand? Because it is a ton. Oh my goodness, that is so pretty. I think that's why it looks regal and royal, because it looks almost like a crown in a way, like a detailed crown. Can you imagine the feel, the look, everything? 15, we don't have it. It's still glittering. Look at that stone centered up on that white gold backdrop. It's still glittering. It's still glowing. It's still amazing. And it's not going to be 15, 14, 13. Oh no, $1,200. $1,100, no open, and this is going to be a challenge. Well, I'll tell you what, there's a lot of gold here. I don't know if anybody's paying attention to the gold world right now, but there is a lot of gold in this ring. And so I can tell you this with certainty. There is far, far more gold than $1,100 will ever cover. If we took everything else out of the ring, if we took it all out of the equation, you got more gold, and you know that, and I know that, we all know that, and I'm still awaiting a call. Come on now. This is really, really interesting. And it's not going to be $1,100 apparently. Let's make it $10 increments, keep that low. And we're gonna go ahead and do $1,000 to open. Museum collection, private collection. It's both. And we are looking, for $1,000 to get this started. Well, thank you, Tony, for the clock. 60 seconds. And big yellow diamonds, big individual white. I'm not buying that diamond weight. Should we just skip it, guys? I think, Andy, we need to go back to the drawing board and refigure that diamond weight. There's no way. That's got to be more diamonds. Look at the amount of gold and how wide it is. You think it's a little itty bitty ring. It is not. Okay, well, the good news is we're verifying. The bad news is we only have 20 seconds left. And the bad news is if we do get the open and we only have one bidder, I'm up a creek. So here we go. Well, I've seen crazy things in auctions before. I can honestly say this shouldn't be happening. Whatever's happening here, I don't get. But we are verifying. And let me know, do we have 1,000? Where's our Sunday crew audience? I mean, and here's my only thinking is that if that just now at this point seems just downright too low. If you're thinking, so there's no way that that can be $1,000. Well, that's what I'm trying to do is this is a live show. And no matter what's going on out there, I got to make jewelry disappear in here. So there are moments where you have to take, yes, the very best of the best, like this ruby, and you have to do something absolutely crazy, which is what I've done. And now we're just waiting to see. We've got the open at $1,000. Yes, we do. Okay, so I've confirmed that. We've got $1,000. And since we've spent 8 minutes on it, it seems like I'm going to do this. We're going to wrap it up. We're going to make, and whoever our opening bidder is has got to be thrilled. But it's only a $10 increment, so it's not like you have to hold out thinking, oh, shucks, I missed the open. Now I got to wait because I'm going to have to spend so much more. It's $10. $10 to advance this auction and keep it going. And we've got now, I'm just going to power bid our way through it. If I'm losing money, I'm losing money. I think all hope of getting any kind of profit on this ring or getting close to the actual just intrinsic value of the band itself, just the gold, I think that pretty much that ship has sailed. So what I'm going to do is give it a final call. We're going to give it a last chance, a last call. It's going to be 2 minutes. That's what we always do. Just a fair and final warning that the auction is about to come to an end. Top bidder at the end of the clock is going to win it. And really on this one, there's nothing to choose except your ring size because it does stay as is. The two-tone gold with the yellow on top and the white gold in the middle and the yellow gold on the other side stays as is. This is the most beautiful, I think, backdrop, premium backdrop for a stunning. And it's the mill grain too, by the way. That's, if it looks different, you're trying to put your finger on why is it so elegant and high-end and different. I think to me it's that texture that you have created by that mill grain you're seeing. The mill grain texture, the beautiful look, it really is like you've stacked 3 or 4 bands together as far as the width of it, which is why I keep harping on the gold alone. Should be far more than $1,000, but hey, that's where we're at. So it's an auction, it's a quiet weekend. I get it, summer's here, right? Everyone's out and about and enjoying beautiful weather and doing fun things. And so you know, your shopping competition is less. That I think is clear here. The fact we're still just stuck at $1,000, I think that's obvious. Let's give it 2 minutes. Take a look at the ring that's at stake. And by goodness, if you are shopping early in advance for July birthdays, guess what? That's the July birthstone, just the highest form of it. Yes. Okay. What? Oh, okay. Got it. Okay. It's like, is that a time? Okay, here we go. 1 final minute and 44 seconds left. And let me show it again on the hand. And come on in. Come on in. Don't wait. Do not wait. That's the worst thing you can do because then you miss out. It'd be one thing if we didn't have an open and it was potentially something that could stay and hang out and be on another day. But with the open, it's going to go. Now I'm going to show this one more time on the hand. And by the way, the diamonds go just a little more than halfway. We didn't put the texture of the diamonds too far because we didn't want any, any interference with where your fingers come together at all. You've got this almost, again, crown-like feature, top and bottom, the intricacy, the open work that you have, part of why, again, so detailed and so pretty. And here's what it looks like on the hand. Wow, what a pretty, pretty piece. That is $1,000. Yes, 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 yes. And you can look at rubies. You can look at fine rubies. Most of the rubies you see out in retail today, usually Mozambique in origin, not Burma. Burma's just tough to get. Mozambique stones they can be pretty, but there's just really nothing that compares to a Burma stone. And this level, that glittering factor you're getting there, outstanding. So we only have 35 seconds left to get you in. Last call, last chance, last opportunity. I love that it sits up a little higher. It's not super flat. You can see that detail. It has to be elevated, really, because you have to think of how much gold you have to work with. When you see details like mill grain like this, that's a texture that's carved into the gold, and so you have to start with more gold, kind of detail it out, give it that texture. Stunning, stunning look. 15 seconds remaining, $1,000 only, and we are in a serious predicament here. So final call. That is one gorgeous ruby. I wish they all looked like that. If they did, I'll tell you, rubies are always expensive no matter what. I mean, it's always the red variety of any gemstone family is always the most expensive, and this is the most expensive of the corundum family, which includes sapphires, right? All the sapphires and rubies, same chemical element. It's just that the reds are so special, they get their own separate name. But yes, it's the same family as sapphires, blue, purple, yellow, and so on and so forth. This is just extra special. So do we have 1,010 or 1,050? What I hear? Or nothing? Are we stuck? You got it? 1,050? Yes, no? Sold. Congratulations, that's gone. Let's keep on moving. I do have a very important opal, but I want to get you one thing that we've seen go very quickly lately are emerald cut Kunzites. So I have one here for you today. It's larger than the ones we've been seeing. Okay, I got to stop with these because I seriously, I can't take this anymore. The Kunzites are just beyond. They're beyond. My pink gals. There's so many different ways to get pink varieties and gems, which makes me happy. But there's something about the richness and saturation of a Kunzite emerald cut that still has the most consistent, saturated, stunning color. Look at that stone go. Ooh, look at it go, look at it glow. It's a 1678. Item number is 4234. Beautiful emerald cut. Oh, look at that color. That's 4 rows. It was funny, I was looking at it this way and you can almost see the diamonds reflecting through the stone down the sides, but it's 4 rows. They're actually pave. So 4 rows of pave diamonds on either side. It's 22 points. We kept that rather simple and kept it really stately, but gave it that whoop. You see how it widens? The band has to widen to be proper proportions to hold that stone centered up and in place. But you got a really important gem here. And there's only one, of course. It can be changed in the gold color. Yep, if you want to. We recommend it as is here. And then what we're going to do, take it on down. $79.99. Good thing we are reducing and dropping prices all day today. Don't forget the yellow diamond is coming up in about 45 minutes. We'll bring the 224 out at the top of next hour, which is not that far away. And we still have a white diamond deal that's a package deal that we've never done before. So if you're into classic white diamond pieces, earrings, and necklaces, stay with me. But this one's got to be a quick one of a kind. Let's let it go, and we'll take it on down. You know what? Blow it out. We'll just blow it out for $2,499. That's it. $24.99. Quick wheel coming up as well. Do have an 11 karat 04 tanzanite today. Thank you. Here's what we're going to do. Keep in mind there's a bigger ruby, a 2 karat if anyone needs it. Yes, Jason. The what? You mean the one that just sold? Okay. We do have a big tanzanite. Sure do. There's the ruby. That's already gone. So please don't call on that. We spend enough time on that. That just, I know, we're teasing everybody now. Look what you can't have. But that, congratulations to our winner. Enjoy that. We're going to talk big 11 karat tanzanite coming up as well. We got an 11 karat blue wing black D. Also have the yellow diamond coming up at 45 minutes or so. I'm going to share with you real quick. I got to show this on the hand. That's where we got to go right now. Show this because I know it's tough to gauge on these stones. Okay, so how big is it? We know it's 1678. How's it going to look on the hand? Well, I can handle it. That is one of those that, yep, it's a bigger stone, but that's why we kept it really simple and elegant on the sides here. Still gave it diamonds really as far as you can see, but really just, again, it's about that center stone. That's what shows off first and foremost. That's what gives you that amazing, even from a distance, yeah. You want to talk about pleochroism at its best? It's the saturation level of this stone that makes it. That's what gives it such rarity, is the fact that all the way through the core, it is just never waning from that very bright, intense neon purple, pink, blue that you're getting all together. So $24.99 on that one. Let's get to, I've got a new mandarin piece, by the way, that's a really pretty, frilly, elegant mounting. And we've got the diamonds coming up. So it's kind of like a two-parter for our top of the hour, because what we have on the way is a diamond collection. I'm going to show them together because they're really, it's pieces that actually debuted separately, but they're all meant to go together, but they're all classics. It's all one of those, do you love diamonds? Well, most of us just said yes. I mean, is that a rhetorical question? Yeah, we love diamonds. And we especially love VS diamonds that are beautifully bright white diamonds like what we're going to show you now. I've got earrings. We've had them before. I've got a necklace. It's all the big standard center stone, round brilliant, but with the halo around them. So it gives you immediately, I like this better than a single solitaire. In a necklace or an earring, you can always go find solitaire studs, solitaire station style necklaces, but I think they can look a little bit, it leaves you a little bit not sure, is it the real fine jewelry? Could it be that faux and that simulated and that synthetic that we see that's more demi-fine out there? I think when it looks like a more simple, straightforward mounting, those are classics, but it can be a little bit cheaper in the look. There's something about the way these are designed where by adding the halo, it first of all gives you a much bigger look without having to pay for an enormous diamond, but it's also about giving you a really beautiful fine jewelry look. I don't think there's any question when you look at these that it's immediately, those are the real deal. That's fine jewelry, that's gold, those are diamonds, and it really is something you're gonna wear a lot of. So I always feel like we want those pieces that are our classics and our wearables and our everyday, we want them to be really, really well done. Well, here are the earrings. So we'll start there because I know you know these earrings if you've been watching a while. This is actually the earring stud, and I'm gonna leave the zoom back because we're gonna have the necklace up. And the beautiful part about this is that if you don't have this set yet, or if you have one or the other, or if you're newer and you just don't have our classic white diamond pieces, well, this is going to be a lot of fun. And I'm going to see if we can just set this pendant up, the necklace rather. It's a full necklace. So those are the earrings that we love, and that's going to be item number 1120-882. So that's the earring that gives us that really important look, because it's 64 points just in the round centers. And then you have the halo around it, which we'll touch on. This is the necklace that is the match. And I also want to remind you that if I'm going to actually just bring this chain in a little bit closer, because there's an extra bezel set diamond right there. So on each side of this round, which I'm going to try to show you all the different aspects. I just want to be able to get up close so you can see the quality. But there's that additional diamond round brilliant in the chain, which you'll see all that when you see it from a distance on the neckline. But this is where, again, necklace and earring. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a little extra special fun here with this one today, because instead of just being one or the other a la carte, you're going to get an opportunity where if you don't already have each, and my goodness, why wouldn't you want them? A lot of people just wouldn't go with the whole set because of the price and the expense all at once. Well, this is the opportunity to do just that. Or maybe we talked to, we had callers earlier celebrating an anniversary, a wedding anniversary tomorrow. So you think about how you commemorate those special events, birthdays, anniversaries, retirements, big milestones in life, or just a treat yourself moment to get something you know you're going to wear every day. We have 1120-882, which are the earrings, which are giving you 8 carat 06 in diamonds overall. Then you've got the option of getting the necklace, which is either 112-1624, and that's where you're getting the necklace, which is basically, it's the same thing, it's just 1 instead of 2, and it's centered up on that necklace entirely. It's a 31-point center stone on the necklace, and then 25 points around it. So what you're getting is, with those extra diamonds, remember, in the bezels that are away from the center. So you're going to see adjustability here, 16, 17, 18 inches. Yes, the necklace has a lobster claw clasp, which is the premium as well. But you also have this opportunity to get the whole set today. Either one's an individual value that cannot be beat. We've had these separately many times. They're each individually extremely popular, but never before have we offered a set where you can get the whole set today, and we're saving you money to do so. So yes, individually they're amazing. Together they're even better. You can shop them a la carte. They're amazing gift ideas. I think it's that necklace and earring both that work for a variety of different styles, no matter what her age, no matter what her lifestyle, no matter where she lives or what she does. These are the pieces that work for just about, it's really anybody and everybody who wears jewelry. It's the perfect go-to, and you can't top our VS diamonds. There are a lot of diamonds out there, but remember, not all diamonds are treated equally. They're vastly different on their quality. So you have to keep in mind and consider, what kind of diamonds are you getting? Here, they're VS. They're stunning VS stones that are white, bright stones. You see them against a white background, and you see them in white gold on purpose. That is to show you there's no brown, there's no murky grays or no yellows to those stones at all. They're bright white. And let's take another look here and get you a better value than even this opportunity where the necklace is supposed to be $19.99. Guess what? It's going lower. The earrings are supposed to be $39.99, so the whole set should cost you $6,000. Well, they're each going lower. They're going to be white, yellow, or rose gold, your choice of, so you get that moment as well. And even better, they're coming down individually in price, and they're coming down as a set. So this is your chance to pick up everything and get them now. And then you'll see them on the ear, on the neckline, all of that. But trust me, our phone lines are about to get really crazy, because this necklace here, and we'll go back, the necklace, item number is 1624. And that's gonna be the necklace right centered up, all attached. This is not a pendant. You're not supplying your own chain. That's why it's up there. It's all diamond cut as well, and a very nice heavy gauge. And guess what? The necklace is only gonna be, wow, $999 for the necklace, which is actually, you know what, let's make it even better. Even better. I will blow it out right now. If you want the necklace by itself, I'm going to make the necklace only $799. Make it even better. If you want the earrings, which are $4,000 earrings, centered post butterfly backings, if you want those earrings, we're taking the earrings that are $4,000 and making them better than even $2,000, better than even $1,000. I'll make the earrings, which have a carat 06 total weight, only $999. But when you put that together, that's $1,800. Here's what I'm going to offer you as it's an incentive. As an incentive to get the whole set today, so you can start wearing and enjoying the pieces together. Or if you want to maybe gift the necklace to one person and gift the earrings to another, maybe you're shopping daughters, granddaughters, sisters, best friends, you, yourself. You need something special. And if you're going to wear something every day, let it be the best. What usually stands in the way of that are those big, enormous price tags you see out in retail on really fine diamonds. Right now, I mean, let's face it, you spend a lot on lab-grown diamonds right now in the retail world. I'm just saying, if you can get the quality that you want and you don't have to spend the money that you would even spend for simulated or synthetic stones, this is the way to go. CZs would be simulated, lab-grown would be synthetic. You don't have to go either of those avenues. You get the better value because right now it's $1,800 to get both all together. You're saving extra money by getting them today. And I know this is a bit weird. We usually have one piece up at a time. But remember, they're up together to show you the matching. The item numbers are going to toggle back and forth. That's $9.99 for the earrings. You're going to get a better value. If you want the whole set, we're taking another $100 off for the set. You can get the entire set for $1,699. Usually we do that on one of our Diamonds by the Yard necklaces, and it's very popular. It's almost like you get the Great Station necklace, which has the bigger diamond, which is great for our necklace lovers out there who want diamonds. But it's like for the same price, you're getting the earrings thrown in for free. Because for $16.99, less than the price of the earrings, right, ordinarily, you're getting the entire set. $16.99 gets you everything you see on that wheel in your choice of white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. Come on over and take a look, and then we'll try them on for you so you can see what that's all about. But that is how you do it. $9.99 for the earrings by themselves, or you can get the necklace $7.99 by itself, or you get the whole set and you get an extra savings. $16.99 gets you everything up here. I want to show you the earring from a distance away. That's what it looks like. Look at the sparkle on that stone. Here is the measurement on the earring. They've never been this affordable, by the way, ever. So this is your chance to pick them up. There's the measurement, 3/8 of an inch. That's the beauty of having a large stone with the halo, is that you still get that dynamic overall diameter. Then we're going to show one. Let me just show you the earrings on the ear here, just to give you an idea of what they look like from a distance away. And then we're going to get you to look at the necklace, which is really exciting as well, so you can see. But that's a nice big size and definitely a great classic look that you're going to wear all the time. So let's take another up close. Then I'm going to get you the necklace here on the neckline, and we'll give it 60 seconds. So that's the whole set opportunity. Again, you can get one of the others if you like. We're just giving you an extra savings on the set together because they are the perfect match. This is not like some random diamond pieces we said, they kind of work. No, they were all designed to go together in the first place. Look at that necklace. Center stone, this is the solitaire 31 pointer in the middle. Looks bigger when you add the diamonds. The diamond halo is 25 points, and then you get those really big diamonds about 1.5 inches or so away from the center. So do you see them? Bezel set diamonds. This is why it looks so beautiful, layered up. You know you've got a Diamonds by the Yard at home. Well, you can layer this with it, and let's take it on over to the neckline. So you can see, oh, and by the way, there's that closure. So it's going to be that lobster claw closure, which we love, super high end there. And then you've got the 3 adjustable lengths. So if you want to wear it at 16 inches, that sits right about here. Look how beautiful. 17's right about here. 18 a little bit lower than that on me. So again, if you've got an average size neckline, that's where those lengths are going to give you a lot of versatility to move that up and down the neckline for you. But look how tremendous that is to get. That's a big look, right? You get a really nice big center stone. I love how it just kind of lays against the neckline and the décolleté, but kind of dances a little bit in the light. And yes, there are 2 bezel set diamonds. So think about it. If you've got a Diamonds by the Yard and you're thinking, well, I'm already all set for diamond necklaces, how beautiful would that be layered up? Put the Diamonds by the Yard maybe a little higher, and then this one sits a little lower with that bigger solitaire. What do you think? So the necklace is $7.99 by itself. The earrings that match are only $9.99. That's an $1,800 value, but we are taking an extra $100 off if you want the whole set. Back to the wheel we go. So that's what I would recommend. $16.99. You get everything you see here, and you get all the versatility, wearability, and yes, matching in that beautiful quality that we love of our VS diamonds. So there it is all together, and that's what I would recommend doing. Just gonna move this up a touch just so you see them all in focus there. Jess, are you going for earrings, necklace, or set? Oh, good. And then Jason, what about you? Earrings, necklace, or set? Whole set going out. Love that. Anybody else? Andy, what about you? Earrings, necklace, set? Going for the set. Great. That's the way you do it. Game, match, set. No, game, set, match. Set, match, game. Sorry, I was watching tennis last night. My mom forced me to watch tennis, and I love it when I get into it. My mom's the tennis freak of the family. She loves her tennis. All right. So, just to refresh, $9.99 gets you the earrings by themselves, which give you a carat of 6 in diamonds. $7.99 gets you the necklace by itself, which gets you a total of 56 points in diamonds, but a full chain as well. The whole set, which is the way to go, which is what most of you are opting to do today, is $16.99 additional savings. It's an $1,800 value. You get it for under $1,700, and you get the entire matched set, which you cannot go wrong with. Or if you're gifting, I love that idea. It's like, go ahead. That could be 2 amazing diamond gifts that are separate that you give to 2 diamond lovers, or maybe you keep one and you give one. You're saving extra today by getting the set, which that's exactly what you're doing too. So Tim's got a set, Allison's got a set. It's like, I've only heard of one person so far. There's another set going out. So again, I've only heard one person, but that's probably because they already have one or the other, right? These have been on the air before. Who got yours over there, Jason? I love it. Myrna, thank you, Myrna. Thank you so much. Very nice. Thank you. Appreciate you. Let's go ahead and keep moving because we got about 60 seconds left with this deal. And then, yes, we're only about 31 minutes from the big 2 carat 24 yellow diamond. Oh my goodness, it's here. Tell a friend. Anybody who needs a bigger yellow diamond. We have not seen anything in bigger sizes like 2 carats plus in, I'm telling you, it's been like, what, months, years since we've seen a 2 carat yellow diamond? A 2 carat? Months since we've seen a 2 carat, but they were all smaller. They were 201s, or sometimes I know there's 1209 I'm recalling. Months and months and months, they were usually a heart shape. We're gonna bring you the big cushion, the classic cushion. Oh, I love it. It's coming up. We have earrings that are more affordable as well in alexandrite. You can imagine that. And then we also have, speaking of heart shapes, we do have a 1 carat heart shaped yellow diamond. If that sounds intriguing, there's even a 1 carat fawn diamond. We have that big blue wing 11 carat today. I've got a quick blowout wheel if you don't mind. We're gonna just take some one-of-a-kind pieces and move them out very quickly, and the easiest way to do that with a great value. So that's what we do on wheel deals. Thank you so much. Keep calling on that set of diamonds. You will not be disappointed if you pick those up. Look at this yellow diamond. This is going to be our most affordable yellow diamond in the house, but we're not just leaving it there. We're going to add alexandrite round. Yes, Jess. Oh, I'm glad to hear it. Thank you, Vicki, for sharing that. And thank you for shopping today. And she already got a designer diamond ring, and I think I remember which one, and she loves that too. Well, I think that the necklace is going to go with that and everything else. So thank you so much, Vicki, for shopping today and for letting me know that you love your designer diamond ring. Thank you, thank you. Here's our mahenge. I know that's unmistakable color. And then, you know, we started the show with the Malaya. Here's another option for our Malaya garnet lovers as well, except this one's got a little bit more of that purple pink. The other one was more orangey pink. This has got a purple pink plum color to it. So Malaya, mahenge, those would be, of course, we got our spinel, we got our yellow diamond. Look at that great bridge. This is one of the more narrow, I know it's still 4 rows, but it's still a more narrow bridge than some. Here's the Malaya garnet, rare garnet family pear shape, and that is color changing alexandrite, this month's birthstone, one of them. It is a birthstone along with pearl for the month of June, so keep that in mind. We got a lot to celebrate here on these one of a kinds. Now, a couple of things are going to stay as is. The yellow gold and the yellow diamond. Actually, they're all going to stay as is except for one, so this will be an easier way to say it. This one can be changed. That's the Malaya on the right. Everything else has to stay as is because, well, the ones that you see in the back and the left, those have pink and white diamonds. So those are traditionally rose and white, and that'll stay as is. Then the yellow gold is going to stay for that bridge style with the yellow diamond. But they're exquisite, aren't they? It's a really good look. It's a great way to go. They're all one of a kinds. When they're gone, they're gone. We got to make sure it's in a really good value. Just if we're going to move 4 pieces and fast, and that is the whole point of having them up here together, is that they can go very, very quickly. You see what you love, you get the greatest price, you take them, you go on your merry way, happy you got the deal, and we're with us today to see what they're all about. But we're talking rarity throughout. There's no question about it. Garnets, you know, they come in a lot of varieties. People think, oh, well, garnets are just red. I've seen those at Macy's for $5. No, they're really, really expensive when you get into savarites, demontoids, Malayas, Marilani mints. I mean, we could go on on the rare varieties of garnet we bring on this show. This is where you're getting some really spectacular Malaya. If you love a rich jewel tone, that's what you're getting. I can't say enough about that alexandrite. The fact it's around, the alexandrite, by the way, is a 41 pointer. So that's a large stone in the world of alexandrite. Pink and white diamonds. So does the mahenge. Also has pink and white diamonds. You're going to love it. But a carat, God, it's carat 71 on the Malaya. That's a big stone. So all we need to do is say, take these $49.99 prices and up, blow them out, get you better value. That's what we're doing here. And we're not even asking for even half of this price at $2,500. All one onlys, all stay in the gold color they're in, except the Malaya. Pick your favorite, get on in early, and you know what we're gonna do? Better than even $2,000. Or $19.99. Take a look. We've got only these 4. They gotta go, and they will, because they're not even gonna be $19, $18, $17. Even $16.99 is amazing. We just did a whole set of diamonds for that price. We're gonna make this more interesting right now. Not 16, not 15, not $14.99. Any one of them you like. It is not a time to sit back on the lines and get too comfortable. That's for sure. Again, this is all, and I gotta show you the carat weight. That's a 36-point mehengue. Pink diamonds at 22, white diamonds at 86. You're getting over a carat in diamond weight here. This diamond, that's the 51-point VS yellow diamond natural oval. That's got a diamond weight around it of 58 points. So that's going to give you 109 total weight, but it's really all about that center. There's our 1 carat, 71 Malaya garnet. Diamond weight is 38 points, and then we go to the alexandrite. Bigger stone, 41 points, pink diamonds and white diamonds totaling 51 points. Well, it's going to be your chance to pick them up, and we don't have anybody at $14.99. That's okay. That's fine. I'm ready to make sure they're going. Not $14, not $13.99. Let's truly, it's a Sunday blowout. Right here, right now, it's only going to be $1,299. Any one of those pieces up there, take them and they'll be gone. Remember, all stay as is, except for the Malaya garnet. We can still size every one of them to the exact size you need, so don't worry too much about that. But $12.99, 60 seconds, let's go. We've only got now 25 minutes till we bring out the 224. That 224 yellow diamond is indeed on the way. Not much longer to wait. Our yellow diamond lovers and collectors are going to be rejoicing over this one. It's true. So here we go. 45 seconds remaining. Let me know if you have any favorites. I'm going to try them on. We do have an 11 karat tanzanite as well today. It's 11 carats plus. We've got an oval, one of our last blue wing black Ds. Here we are, yellow diamond first. Okay, so here's that 50-point stone. I don't think that one's going to fit on my ring finger here for some reason. So you don't need to go up in size, but sometimes they're just large, sometimes they're small, so it just depends. But look how beautiful that is. Yes, mehengue already. Yep, that one's gone. Let me show it on the hand here. 11225542 on the mehengue. Stays in the rose and the white gold as well. Here's what it looks like on the hand. That's quite the pear shape, isn't it? It's gorgeous. It is the 36 pointer, 22 points in the pink diamonds, and another 86 in the white diamonds. So carat weight total in your diamond weight overall. That's a gorgeous ring. And Jess, you've got that for sure, or we're just verifying? All right, so we're verifying on that one. Take a look at the Malaya. I'm going to put that yellow diamond back down as well, which is our 50 pointer with more white diamonds. That's not 50 overall. That's a 50-point center. It's got great finishing on the inside as well, which you can see all the way through. There's the inside of your Malaya garnet as well, so you can see how that's done. That's that pinky purple blend. Then you get this fabulous mehengue. That's the inside of the mehengue spinel. Here's the inside of the alexandrite with the pink and the white diamonds. Boy, that's a pretty finishing as well. So lots to get to, but we got to move. $12.99 a piece. And that alexandrite, of course, the big to do with alexandrite is not only is it pretty there, it's going to be an entirely different color stone in other lights. So when you get it in an incandescent light, you've got a gorgeous purple red that's happening as opposed to just the blues and the greens. So it's stunning. And that's going to be $12.99, your choice of. So we're on our way. We've got a lot to do. We still have the big ruby. We've got some big Congolese. I did bring out a chameleon because I know yesterday a lot of you missed out on a chameleon diamond. I do have a round. Check this out. Pretty ring there. That's a green to start, then it goes to a golden yellow, but that's the floral ring. Isn't that gorgeous? Certified as well, 25-point chameleon. So it's gonna be one of our more beautiful and affordable chameleons. I also brought out a fancy orange diamond that is GIA certified. It's looking like this. That's a big 56-point orange diamond, all natural in color, GIA certed, and that's gonna be a lot of white diamond around at 118. So that's here too at a new markdown. And then white diamond, we even have a 101 white diamond. It's an emerald cut. Who knew? We've got one. It's a 101. I get a lot of requests for emerald cut diamonds. That's my only 1 carat emerald cut right there. It's even a VS quality. GIA certified. Everything I just flashed, chameleon, orange diamond, and white diamond are all GIA certified. Yep. So you got some really important diamonds here as well. And then we have the 2 carats, 24 coming up in about 20 minutes. So lots and lots to party with today. And speaking of alexandrite, as we're looking at that wheel, well, the blowouts abound, but here we go. I've got the alexandrite ring that would pair up really, really well with an alexandrite earring. And this is not something you expect to see. You know, they're all the same round. So I just think that this could be the perfect transition. If you're still considering, the ring is still available. But if you want to get alexandrites, which are this month's birthstone, and we already talked about a lot of birthdays celebrated this month, and you see how beautiful these are. There they are in full focus. You've got an incredible round stone. Again, matches the ring, which is still available, so I'll show them together. But actually, this is 1123-202, and that's alexandrite blue-green into pinky purple-red, and with the halo and diamonds, kind of like what we just saw with our diamond studs we had. And this is going to be with even more exotic nature to it. Very rare variety of a stone here. These are chrysoberyls. They change color though, so only the color changing chrysoberyls. They get known as alexandrite. Named for Tsar Alexander. When these were discovered in Russia, of course, we deal with Brazilian source material. The Russian stones are pretty much only in estate jewelry. We deal with the Brazilian stones, which are top quality. Goes great with the ring that we just had on the wheel. This is going to be extremely affordable, and yet I don't know of where else you go and find an alexandrite earring anywhere else on the planet. To be able to get alexandrites matched together, a pair of the most exotic cut, which are the rounds here, plus you're getting those bigger stones like 15 points each, plus you get the diamond weight at 33, but this is what is, it's wearable. That's the thing. This isn't that exotic you put on a shelf and forget about and never get to wear. Or sometimes you rethink about, well, I've got that really important stone, but I never wear it because either the style's too much for every day or you're worried about wearing it because you invested too much money into it. This is wearable and beautiful. And every time, I love the idea of an earring with alexandrite because as you move from one light source to another, they always look a little different. And then when you're in candlelight or incandescent light, that's when they completely change 100% from the blue greens, which are gorgeous as they are here in fluorescent lighting, but it changes to that purple red. It's so, if you've never had a phenomenal stone, you need to have one. It's breathtaking to witness gemstones change color. And not a lot of them can do it. Not a lot are giving you capability of that. But when you see that, it's very, very special. Take a look. It's 33 points in the diamonds. Let me show you on the hand here. So you get, these aren't huge. They're supposed to be petite. They're still, I would say, sizable, probably to the point where they're a primary piercing earring only, I would say. But again, nothing that's over the top. There it is next to the ring. Does anyone want the ring yet? The yellow diamond item number in the bridge from the last wheel is 1110728. And this is the alexandrite earring with the alexandrite ring, which by the way is still available for $12.99, but I bet you it's gonna go with these earrings. Then I will pop one of these earrings on the ear in just a moment. Let me take my earring off. And we're gonna make this even better. Then $29.99. Huge value on the way. Get yourselves on the phone lines. We're busy already. I like the idea that we can bring them under 1,000, but I love the idea of bringing them under, ooh, can we go better than 888? Let's just take them all the way down. We've only got a couple of pairs because matching alexandrites in rounds is not something we see every day. But take a look at them on here. This is what they look like from a distance away. So I think they're best for a primary. I suppose if you really wanted to, you could probably move them up to a second. If you really had, it just kind of depends on, you know, the shape of your lobe there. But that is a great looking earring. And remember, the rounds are so unique, so rare to find. We're gonna blow them out for better than $888, $777, $699. We're taking them way low, taking a look at them close up, and we're gonna make them even better, even more affordable. Choose your gold color, by the way, yellow as you see them now, sure, or you can do white or rose. That's not a problem, but it's not going to be. It's what these earrings aren't. That's so exciting. We've covered the pluses. We've covered what they build in. But to do better than $699 or $599, that is why our phone lines right now are lit up and backed up, is because that is an incredible value and you know it. Not to mention, it's a way to get this month's birthstone in an earring, no less, and no, it's not a pearl. Pearls are a birthstone for June, but they're like the common one, the well-known one. This is an alternative that is super rare and exotic, and you can take it right now, make them $499, and that is it. $499 for the pair, and you get 30 points. This is an alexandrite, so they're always, they're considered large in just about any size. Any size that's faceted in gem quality, it's considered large. And I still have to remind you, the ring goes beautifully with it. They're all rounds. So I would say get the ring for $12.99 with the pink and the white diamonds. Just if you are getting the ring, remember the ring was rose and white. So I would probably say get the earrings in either the rose or the white gold if you do want the exact match. But that's the ring, just to remind you here of what the two look like together. The ring's only $12.99, the earrings are $4.99. So sure, for under $1,800, you got it all. You got the whole set. So keep that in mind. Earrings $4.99, ring $12.99. Take advantage of that. Which one would you like? Earrings, and I'm trying to keep track because we don't have that many. We have got the discounts today, don't we? Brand new, but still discounted. That's my favorite thing. All together, you get the best of all worlds. We get the brand new jewelry, we get the massive discounts, all happening together. And that is so special. Look at that ring with that earring. Perfect. They look like they were made to go together. And I'll admit they were not, but they just work so beautifully together. So keep that in mind. Enjoy. All right, so our last call here. Oh, I'm so glad. I am so glad. Well, hi, Mary. Mary Liz, I remember your golden tanzanite you picked up. I'm so glad you like it. That's wonderful. Color changing. We have a color change. I don't know if you're referring to the color change chameleon, probably, Mary Liz, but we have it, and the orange diamond. You got it. Yes. Uh-huh. Oh, my goodness. Did she say when it is? Oh, Julia. Well, that's our second upcoming wedding anniversary we've talked about. Julia, right? Juliet. Oh my goodness, Juliet. First of all, beautiful name. Love the name. Juliet, I just want to take a moment. I want to thank you for shopping that merengue, but also I want to just say, wow, I'm not sure when the date is, so if it just passed or if it's on its way, but happy 50th. Wow, we had a 57-year wedding anniversary. We were celebrating earlier. 50th wedding anniversary. So what a perfect way to celebrate, and to many, many more. Happy, healthy years to you, Juliet. Thank you so much for shopping today. And I love these milestones. This is the time of year, right, when we do see a lot of those milestones, and I'm very, very excited for you, and thank you for shopping. And I love when you share those events and those milestones with me, because I get to live vicariously through our TVON family. That's what we do, right? We always celebrate the milestones and the happy moments of our family members, and you are our family. So thank you. Thank you for letting me be a part of those celebration pieces. I love that. Take a look at our Alexandrites earrings going very quickly, and then let's just go ahead and give you a quick look at the orange diamond and the chameleon. Yes. The Alex ring. Sherry, you got it again on the Alex ring. Here we go with the Alex ring. Now, I did have it up with the earrings, but I don't know if she's getting the earrings or not, but there's the ring. Tony, it's 11222691. So just a quick look at that one on the hand there. The Alexandrite in the center of this ring is 41 points. Then you do get the 6 points of the natural fancy pinks and the 45 points in the white diamonds. So remember, it goes double halo here. Yes. Double halo, no, triple halo. Triple halo on that one. Yes. Oh my goodness, Bettina, I haven't heard her name in a bit. Hi, Bettina. This is Bettina in Pennsylvania, correct? Hi, Bettina. Thank you so much. You got Alexandrite earrings? Yay. All right. Well done. Congratulations. Hope all's well. And happy almost summer to you. So that one is $12.99 for Sherry. So Sherry, want to see that on the hand? Let me just pop an earring next to it just in case you're thinking about the set. There they are together again. So that is the earring and the ring together. So that's going to be $12.99, $4.99. Earrings $4.99, ring $12.99. Back to the wheel we'll go. So there's going to be, I'll just give a quick look. Let me just give a quick presentation to the orange diamond and the color changing chameleon real quick, because I know those are exotic. Now they're superstars, but they've been discounted nicely. So we're going to bring those out really quickly. And yes, all certified. We have 1120-130 first, and that's going to be really our rarest we see around here. It's a true orange diamond. Actually, GIA has it listed as a deep yellow orange. So I'm going to show you what that says, and we've got the whole cert, so you're going to know everything there is to know about your piece. And keep calling on the Alexandrites. I think the ring is still here and the earrings are still here, but we have 1120-130. It's our 56 pointer. Now it does look larger because of the bezel. There's a rose gold bezel, and then the rest is actually, looks like we've got white gold the rest of the way. And it looks like maybe there's a little bit of yellow gold between the prongs and some of the halos. So anyway, we've got, looks like tricolor actually, but it's 56 points. That's just the center. And then you get another 118 in the diamonds around it. And I have to show you the cert because obviously that is a big deal. And it's actually listed as, this is very important, it's the most important F word in the world when it comes to diamonds because it says fancy. Not all colored diamonds have a cert that use that word. Fancy. Deep yellow orange. Hair modified brilliant. Yeah, it's going to give you the clarity. This is a big enough stone where we've got it graded for clarity. And you're going to get SI1, again, any inclusions. Look how tiny they are. This is the magnification of the front and the back of your stone, and look how teeny tiny the inclusions are. So it's not like there's anything that you're going to see with the naked eye or under magnification, which I'll prove to you when we see it back up close. This cert is coming with it. That's the center stone. We added the 118 in diamonds. Take a look. That word, though, I'm telling you, we have certs all the time for pink diamonds that don't have the word fancy. That means you're in the fancy color and category. Look at the clarity star. That's the clarity scale that we always use for diamonds. Here's the colored diamond scale. It's a little different than obviously D through F when we're dealing with white diamond colors, but it's also going to be a huge value. This one was $17,999 once upon a time. It does have a large overall diamond weight, of course, to it, but it's also, well, it's about the color. It really breaks down. I'm going to make sure we got that one all polished to perfection. As I try it on, there's a full finished under gallery as well behind it. So I'll show that when we're back up on the hand, but I want you to see the size. And that one's got a new markdown. We're taking it $10,000 off and making it $79.99. And followed by, I'm going to bring you our chameleon next. And a real quick look at it the other way, just so you can see the pear shape pointing down away from the hand. And then we'll show it back up close with the under gallery as well. But $79.99. That's for a, you saw that cert that said fancy deep yellow orange. It's written here exactly as it is in the cert. You've got the 118, which are all the VS round brilliant white diamonds around that. And it's under $8,000 today. So a huge value on that orange diamond. You can see that's totally different than, let's say, for example, a yellow diamond, which, because I know we talk about this all the time. It's why I tell you all the time that GIA certs are so important. They're very strict about their quality standards and their grading. That's a yellow diamond. So you can see there's absolutely, even though they say it's a yellow orange, there's no resemblance to a yellow diamond with that one. This is the 224 that's coming up. But you can see here, there's no resemblance. That's a true, what you would evaluate with the eye as an orange, straight up. I have the quick look at the chameleon here coming up though. You gotta see the chameleon. I love chameleon diamonds, especially when they're more green-blue to start. Because when they start yellow, there's not as big a color change. This I love, because it starts as a blue-green diamond, which is still natural. It's 1124-132. This is the green chameleon that then goes to a golden, kind of like the color we just saw, is really what it changes to when it's heated. And that means like a hot car on a summer day, those months are approaching, and you leave, like put your ring in the console of the car for a little bit, leave it in there for an hour. When you go pick that up, it's gonna look completely different. Maybe if it's already warm where you live, by the time it's delivered to you, I know I don't get my deliveries till way late in the afternoon. So again, by the time like I get deliveries, they've been on a hot truck all day long since 6 a.m. So they're cooking when they arrive to me. So it's one of those where when you open that box, if it's been warm all day, it might be a different color when you open the box and first see your chameleon, because this is a room temp color. That's our 25-point round. Every chameleon diamond we offer has a cert to go with it from the GIA. It's also 82 points in diamonds. Now let's look at that cert. Here it is, and then get ready because we have the 224 coming up in about 9 minutes. Here's our round brilliant. That's a 3.9 millimeter stone. Then you get a quarter carat. It's also listed, all the chameleons are, as fancy. Gray, yellow, green. Then SI1, now if you're thinking, but they say yellow and green, that's because it changes color to a golden yellow. So SI1, but again, not something that's crucial because you're not gonna see any inclusions from a distance away. And then you have the comments about what a chameleon does and how it does change color temporarily when heated. So it's gonna revert back to this color as well. So there it is, and this one's our most affordable chameleon in the house. Usually you still have to spend about $4,000 or $5,000 to get what's quoted as an affordable chameleon. This one with the wraparound floral with the 82 points in white diamonds with it is extremely affordable. I promise you it is the most affordable way in our inventory to get a chameleon diamond. So maybe that's what you've been waiting for. Maybe that's what you're looking for. Maybe you want, again, that little wraparound design, so cute as you see it on the hand here. I actually could consider wearing this as a pinky ring, but let me just, it's a perfect 5.5, which is what I wear, so I'll just slide on my ring finger. But again, sits a little elevated. The floral itself can have something stacked. If you want to stack around it, you can. But it's actually, well, how funny, $79.99 is what it's supposed to be. That was what our last one was. When you drop a price on one piece, it kind of has a domino effect. and you got to do it again. And this is why $79.99 can't be the price on this chameleon if I'm going to make it the most affordable we have. So that's what we're doing right now. First caller to pick it up. I love that it's a bright green. Think about this. I oftentimes think sometimes we should just advertise this as a green diamond and then tell you it changes color, because green diamonds themselves are so specialty and so rare. If it was just a green diamond and that's all it did, that would be special. The fact that it has the ability, the capability, the opportunity to change color, like they don't even understand why they do this. They don't exactly understand how they do this, but it's been tested and shown by GIA that it does. And so you get, it's like having two great rare colors of diamond in one stone. And yet it's beautiful as it is. Most of the time, obviously, if you're hanging out in a room temperature environment, most of the time, as we as humans are, it's mostly going to be this color, which is why I prioritize whatever color you see in room temp lighting. That's the color you really want to like, because that's where it's going to be most of the time. But it has that ability to change. Let's get rid of this price tag, because $79.99 is not going to do it today. I've had to drop everything today. Everything. We've been on the air for almost 2 hours. We got a big top of the hour, and the 224 yellow is coming up. But this is where you get an insanely good value, and you get this rarest of the rare. I mean, you think colors of diamonds are rare? We know they are. But this has multiple colors and a color changing ability. You just don't see that. Where else are you going to find one? And we're blowing it out right now for $2,999 only. Take a look. That's it. $29.99. One caller only. That's our lowest. That's our best price on a chameleon here. Let's see what you think. That's it. A major value. We can even change the gold. If you want us to change it to yellow gold or rose gold, we can do that for you. No problem. But it's only one, and it is our most affordable. So for everybody who's been trying and thinking about collecting chameleons, it is time to do it now. It is. It is very important. That's a very cool moment. So $29.99, I love it even as a pinky ring if you want to. No problem there, but it's going to be for one caller. I love that we're changing the gold. Usually on the chameleons we can't or we don't. This one we can. So you've got a major, major value, and who's going to take it? We're going to find out. So obviously this 2 carat 24. It's not going to be for everybody, but boy, I think we're going to have a fight over it. I do think so, because it's not the cut or the size we have very often, and everybody's always begging us for bigger yellow diamonds. We got one, yes. I do. It's a blue one. Do they prefer blue color? You got it. I have a very large star sapphire. It's actually, I think, one of our better values of the entire day. Wait, how big you want? Because I got a 10 carat too. You want a 219? Okay, so I'm just going to bring out a quick request here. We have a 219 set in platinum. I also have a 10 carat set in platinum. And the price tags, don't differ that much. So let me show you first the 219. I'll tell you why. This is a deeper blue. Let's share this one with you here. That's a deep blue star sapphire. I know the star is not coming through because I'm going to go ahead and block a light and you'll see it a lot better. That's one option. It's set in solid platinum. If you want to go, do you see this is the traditional color blue we see, which is actually still very deep and bright. But there are two colors here. So the 2 carat 19 is a deeper blue. That's a little more exotic. The 10 carat 07 is on the right side, which is also not that grayish light blue either. It's got a really nice size to it. So I want to give you two options in star sapphires today. Now, either way, you're getting platinum. Let's start with 3465. It's 112, 3465. It's platinum, it's 219, and it's a carat 24 in mostly tapered baguettes. That's one option. That's where you get what is so tough to find, a true royal blue, but with the asterism. Then we do have this option as well, which is a 10 carat 07. That's 112, 1426. That is fancy cut diamonds. It's actually pear shapes on the side. You see the two pear shapes lined up in the middle? That's going to be round brilliance and pear shapes. That's a 1007 with a carat 20 in diamonds. So the diamond weights are almost the same. The platinum is the same. And you've got incredible star stones. It's just a matter of, do you like the darker, or can you go a little bit lighter but still not grayish? We see a lot of quote unquote blues that are really just a little bit more kind of a it would be like a powder blue or a dusty blue, where they actually look to the eye more gray. Neither is the case here. These are both really significant you see it blues. And one's just a deeper blue and one's just a lighter blue, and one is a 2 carat, one is a 10 carat, and they're both in really incredible mountings. Very high in diamond weight, lots and lots of platinum to support those stones. And we have your choice of, the price tag's only $1,000 difference. Yes, the 10 carat's gonna be more, but the fact that we have there's an 8 carat difference and yet only $1,000 to cover that 8 carat difference is a bit shocking. So here's how we're gonna do this. If you want the 10 carat and platinum, this is all about markdowns. It's all about the discounts. That's a $79.99 piece ordinarily here on the show. Today it is not. We have our last hour approaching. Yes, we're bringing out the 224 next. We have our 2 Blue Star Sapphires. Options are always good, I think, so I'm giving you the options we have in our blues today that are all pristine. The purples are a little bit less. We don't show Black Star Sapphires in fine jewelry here because they're a lesser quality. We only really are interested in showing you the Star Rubies, the blues, the purples, and the burgundies. This is the ultimate high level in the blues. 10 carat is not going to be 79, 69, 59, or 49. We're going to help you out. We have about 90 seconds till our yellow diamond comes out to play. So get ready, because unfortunately, it's not going to last. We know that. It's been what everybody's been asking for in yellow diamonds of late, and we never have it. But we're going to show you right now a better price on this is the 10. The 2 carat will be less. You're not even spending $49.99. Take a look at this. It's going to be $3,999 for the larger. The smaller one, you already know, because I told you it'd be $1,000 difference. We're going to do the 2 carat 19 for only $2,999. So 2 great choices in Blue Star Sapphires. You just simply have to choose which one you like. Both of our fancy diamonds that we just showed you are available, the chameleon and the orange. I know everyone's waiting on the big yellow. It's on its way. So we're going to share that with you next, and then it's going to be gone. And then we'll show you a whole another hour of great jewelry, and hopefully we'll have some requests as well to bring out. So that's going to be fun. We are waiting for your requests. Get them in if you've got them. The big yellow diamond I've been talking about all day long is coming up, but this is where you get the 10 carat. I don't know where else you're finding a 10 carat anything for under $4,000, and here's where the light is blocked. So now you see what it's going to look like when you see them at home. When you've got 1 star instead of 2, see there are 2 stars only because I have 2 lights. If I block one of the lights with my hand, now you're seeing 1 star that obviously the light is off to the one side, which is why the stars are as well, but it'll be moving with the light. So those are our 2 Blue Star Sapphires today. And we're going to keep on moving because we have a very limited time left in our show. Obviously, only 1 hour left in our Sunday, and we thank you for joining us and being with us. We got a very important ring coming up that is, well, significant. Significant in every way. I'm going to come in a little bit closer. We're getting ready to show you something wild here. There are the sapphires up close and personal. They're unheated stones. They have to be. You don't get an asterism with a stone that's heated. The heating of a stone would actually take away any ability for the stone to have the asterism. So they're unheated stones as well. Something to consider. All right, next up, welcome to the show. It is exactly the top of the hour. We're so glad you're with us today. Happy Sunday, happy June. My name is Lauren Blair. This is TVON. We have 1 short hour left. That's it. I know. So what we're going to do is kick off the hour with the only way that really is appropriate for what is going to be an incredible final hour, and that is with a diamond that we have not seen this size in a very long time, and that is always, I bring you the 1 carats, and you go, yeah, 1 carat. We get so used to that now because it's what we've always had. And then every now and then, I've had a couple of 2 carats, and you're always saying, these values here are so good, give me something bigger. Give me something bolder. And we usually can't because they're just downright that difficult to find. We are dealing with one of the rarest stones in the world, in that we are going into the world of exotic, natural colors of diamond here. We don't do treated diamonds. We don't do heated. We don't do anything that's faux or irradiated. This is it. When you see a yellow diamond, it is pure natural material. Well, this stone has been hiding out in a vault, and it didn't look like something we were ever going to bring out for sale until now. The requests have just gotten to that level where we said we have got to bring it out, and we are going to give a spectacular value. So there's a big wholesale trade show going on right now, as you know. It's in Las Vegas. It's called the JCK Show. It is the ultimate high-level jewelry trade show of the world. Every year it happens in May or June. Usually it's June. It is this weekend, and it is happening. And the wholesale prices on yellow diamonds, as we expected, they're not surprising. We saw what happened 2 months ago, last show in Hong Kong. We saw what happened a few months back in February in Tucson. Every single month that's going by, we're seeing the same exact yellow diamonds going up in price, and that's on a wholesale level. They're now up over $10,000 for 1 carat stones loose. So keep that in mind when you think about real world pricing. If you think that I'm just, blowing smoke here when I talk about hundreds of thousands of dollars for something comparable in retail, well, I'm not. I wish it were the case that they were really, really, really ordinary. I wish everybody could get one. I wish they were affordable. They're not, because we're dealing with one of Mother Nature's rarest, and of course the mine, at least the good one. There's some other mines for fancy colors of diamonds, and they're not that great. They're not producing nice quality. That's the problem. They're either teeny tiny stones or the quality's no good. So we avoid those. If you look at what historically has been the best, it's the Argyle mine, but now it's been shut down for over 2 years. So it's only getting tougher. It's only getting more expensive. And the longer you wait to get your yellow diamond, the more money you will pay. It is really that simple. The diamond market doesn't historically crash. And that's just the white diamond market. This is the yellow diamond market. So you don't see discounts, or you never see prices lowering or dropping when it comes to diamonds. So let's show you what we have, which is our largest we've seen in probably a few years. That's new. It's item number 1124251. And for me, and for a lot of you, I admit, we all have our different preferences in life, but a 1 carat yellow diamond is just not going to be what I'm looking for. And it's not the size. It doesn't produce a size ring that I like. And isn't that the case where if you like a bolder ring, 1 carat is not going to give you what you need? This ring, stunning and valuable. And you know what? The second it gets at home, I'm not in the, I'm in the jewelry business. I'm a jewelry person. I'm a fine jewelry girl, and I'm not in the business of financial advising or wealth management, but I feel like I kind of am, because with these gems and diamonds that we offer, there is the reality that these stones are getting more and more and more valuable by the day. And that means even as, yes, you own it and as you wear it, your piece is getting more valuable. So keep that in mind on 2 carat 24s, which we just don't see. And that's where, again, I am finally so happy we have something really substantial for you. And yes, there's that exponential price scale that diamonds, as they get bigger, they go up far more in money. That's what we're here to make sure it doesn't happen today. So this is it. And I'll tell you right now, it's going to be super inexpensive, downright inexpensive for what this is. It's just inexpensive for what it is. It really is. I can't bring you something you've been asking me for years and then say, here's your price, $59,000, great, nobody can get it. That's not what I'm here to do. Instead, the reason I've been telling you about this for 2 hours, and yes, thanks for hanging on with us to wait to see it, it's our 224. There is one stone larger. You've seen it a million times. It's a 3 carat. It's an odd cut, which is why it's here. This is the ultimate high level. I've got one. I'm just going to sell it. I'm just going to price it. We're going to make this easy. And trust me, it's going to be a blink and you miss it. We had this happen yesterday, where someone called in long before there was a price tag, and they took it before we had a price up there. And everyone else was pretty upset with me. They were like, I don't understand how it can be sold before you put a price up. Some of our people do that. Some people know. Our values are good. Our values are amazing. Our values are special. This is not a time to wait because we don't have another. That's the whole problem. So if you know you want it, you call now, and you can just tell your operator that when we get down to this price, you're going to want to say yes, because the problem is if you miss out, when are we going to have another? There's a 2 carat 24 brilliant cut center stone. It is not even a perfect square. It's a little more elongated, which is what I love because it gives you the bigger look. And it's already big. Then you get a carat 60 around it. Diamonds every which way, finished on the inside. This is that newer mounting that is classic. Pave rolling over the sides of the band. Double halo, all bigger individual diamonds. If you are even halfway thinking, considering, or ever wanting a big yellow diamond, it's now. This is the time to call in, because I told you it's a $59,000. Actually, I gave it a little bit extra low. It's actually $59,063 is our list price at TVON. You all know that we do a list price, and then there's usually a bright red Sharpie price, and that's the lowest price. Well, even that price tag says today, I'm not shy about it. It's a new ring. I know that we're used to seeing 1 carats, and that's about it. So I need to show you and share with you how important this is and how big a price tag you get when you get well up over 2 carats in size. And of course, this being almost a 2¼ carat. That's major. Still brilliant cutting, so it's going to razzle dazzle, be brilliant as can be. You're not spending $59,063 or $59. You're not spending what is the bright red price on my bag, and I'm going to show this to you. I don't write these numbers. I don't have a red pen up here. That's why I don't, because I don't write those numbers. That's the TVON price tag, rock bottom, $29,999. Now, there are days and there are circumstances like today where we have to just, if I'm really truly dedicating getting this a home, then it's got to go lower. I've been with you for 2 hours and 7 minutes. I have a feel for the show. You know that price is going to be that, okay, well, I'll think about it. Let me know, and I'll get that message and that email from a few of you that says, let me know if it ever gets discounted, and I'll wait. I'll wait it out. I'll be patient. Maybe I'll wait till the big end of the year clearance. Well, let me tell you something. I'm doing that today because I know how beloved, I know how many hundreds of requests we get for big yellow diamonds every single day. This is not going to last, and we're not even offering it for $29,999. I have stood on this very set for years, showing you the occasional 2 carat, the occasional 201, the occasional 209. Guess what? They've never been priced this way. I have stood here recently in the last 2 weeks selling carat 51s and carat 50s with nowhere near this diamond weight around it, by the way, because you are getting 3 carats 84 total. I have had 1.5 carat yellow diamonds selling for more, and they're gone. So obviously the price was good if they were already spoken for. You have a chance here, and that's how I'm hoping you'll get on the phone lines, because it doesn't cost you anything to call. It doesn't. We don't lasso you in and throw you down and force you to buy it. We don't. You're just there. You give yourself, you put yourself right at the front of the line, and that's what you're going to need to do to be a part of this one, because I got to tell you, I don't have another 224 coming out. Yeah, we've talked about 2. I've had 2 special shout outs today that are honoring anniversaries, big wedding anniversaries, a 57 and a 50th wedding anniversary. We've had 2 separate gals shopping jewelry for anniversaries. Milestones, birthdays. Honestly, you don't really need an occasion. The occasion is the value I'm about to give, because if you can believe it, it's not even going to be $29,000 or $25,000. And please do the research after you get your ring. Remember, you have a money back guarantee. So if you've never shopped here, or you've never shopped maybe something really high-end like a 224 yellow diamond, you can do all the research after. Because you know why? You're going to find what everyone always does is, oh my gosh, she wasn't kidding. It's hundreds of thousands of dollars to get a comparable piece in retail. And nobody else has it on TV. And I can't get into that wholesale trade, and even in the wholesale gem show that's happening right now, about 350 miles away from where I'm standing, that's more money. So here's where you get it. You get it here today, and if you don't love it, you send it back. It's not a big deal. But what I can't do is bring you another after today. It's here now, and I've given you the preface and the understanding that this is going cheap. It's going out cheap. It's going out for a ridiculously low price that, trust me, we have enough shoppers out there that have been waiting for this moment. It's going to be gone instantaneously. Take a look at it. Call me. Yes. 10 carat star sapphire gone. Thank you so much. They chose the 10. I love it. Thank you and enjoy it. Now we are ready to talk yellow diamond, and we don't have a single solitary collector out there thinking about it. Not yet. Jason, may I help you with something? In a bit, yeah. We'll get through this first. Yeah. Don't slow my roll now, because I'm getting pretty hyped about it. I never get to show you 224s. I'm in the business. I do this every day of my life. I never have 224 yellow diamonds, and we don't have anybody on the lines. I get it. It's 26,000 right now. It's going lower than our carat and a halves go for. It really is. It's not going to be $20,000. I am trying to give you the comfort enough, the understanding that it's important to dial in. It really is, because I got one, and when it's gone, and it will go. This is not, I know it's big, but it's not the piece that's going to sit here till the end of the show, or till tomorrow when I see you on Monday night, or till next week. It's going to be gone today, because when values are this good and we have enough people out there that understand, heck, we have jewelers. You guys are competing, and that's what I know. It's not fair, but we can't control who shops. Honestly, there are jewelers who have just as much right to shop as you do. And a lot of our viewers and a lot of our shoppers are jewelers. They are in the business. They make jewelry, and yet they're sitting at home like you are, buying from us, having it delivered. They're spending their Sunday with their feet up, having a cocktail, shopping here instead of in a factory making jewelry, because we make it better. We sell it for less than you would actually put into making it. True story. It's not even $20,000. It's our biggest stone we've had debut in a very, very long time. And it's not going to be $20,000, and it's not going to be even $19,999. We have 2 callers already, so I see you. We have 2 callers ready to go. it's already probably an issue. We're going to have fights on this one. First caller gets it. There's nothing more I can do about it. It is a value. I do this every day of my life. I've been doing it now for 22 years. I got to say, there are values, and then there are once in a lifetimes. And I sparingly use that term. We all in this business, we have our same, way of speaking. I don't use that term unless it's absolutely a fact. This is a once in a lifetime. And it's not going to be even 20 or 15,000 or 14,000 or $13,000. I say at $12,999, that's going. $12,999. I've sold a number of yellow diamonds that are nowhere near the size. And remember, it's a carat 16 classics. I'm going to show it to you on the hand here. You are getting 3 carats 84. But it's really all about that center stone, because that's where we don't have another. Let me show it on before we drop this price again, because I'm about ready to do it. And we have a couple of you thinking about it. Thank you for dialing early. Thank you. Operators, let me know if you've confirmed that you've got it, and then we'll move on. Finished on the inside. Look at that. I try on hundreds of rings a day, and my hand is very large. I've got really long fingers. I was blessed. I was probably born to do this business, maybe born to be a hand model. And now I just get to be one on the sides here, while I get you the greatest values in fine jewelry. But the point is, that's a big ring. If I can make it look big, if it's big on my hand, it's a big ring. This is by far, the 1 carat's nothing in comparison. The 1.5s look nothing in comparison. And yet it's still VS. It's still brilliant. It's still that perfect. There's no brown, there's no orange. It's not that pale, barely there yellow. It is tremendous. And it's not. Do we have it gone at $12,999? Because even if we do, I'm still going to get you a better value and a better price. This is amazing. It really, truly is. $12,999. It's not going to be, I'm going to take it even lower. This is unheard of. Unheard of. Just say yes now. You can always say yes, and I will still treat you to the best price possible. I promise you that. It's not even $12,000. It's not $11,000. It's not $10,000. Okay, we're just waiting to hear sold at this point. It's not even $9,999. It is a treat yourself moment. It is okay, better yet, you could just buy it to resell it and make a pretty penny on it. I'm just saying. It is the ultimate high level and high value yellow diamond we have. It's not going to be $99.99. If you want to say sold, go ahead, but it's an even better value and by a mile. So this is not a time to think about it or wait on it. There are moments in time. I was having this discussion last night. There are times in life when all of life, whether it's career paths, whether it's relationships, there's usually a little bit of an element of luck and timing. There is usually. This is a luck and timing moment. It's just that you're here. You're here witnessing this. I do this every day, and I've never witnessed anything like this. So you're here. That might mean something. That might mean this is your moment to pick up the phone and dial in, and it's not going to be $99.99. Let's take a look at it. It's going to go. It may already be gone, but operators, do this. Confirm before you tell me sold, because I want to make sure we only do this once. And it's not going to be, it stays as is in the gold color, but we'll size it for you, and it's finished on the inside. But here's the deal. It's not $99.99. I've been talking about it all day. It's finally here. I don't even think Tony's going to need to put up a clock, because it'll probably be gone. But it's also not going to be $9,500. It's not $94.99. It's even better. It's even better. And it's going to be your moment, and say yes. Remember, money back guarantee. I know it's a more considered purchase. That's where I think the money back guarantee becomes even more important. And so you feel comfortable, you feel free, you know you're going to have it delivered in your size, and you get the opportunity still to make sure it's perfect for you before you totally decide yes. But at this price, it's a yes. It's not 94, it's not 93, it's not 92, it's not even $91.99. I will go under $9,000 to get this a home, and we're going to make it $8,999 for whoever says yes. We can give it 30 seconds if it lasts, but that is the moment. $89.99 for a 224 yellow diamond, all natural and brilliant as can be. Brilliant. The brilliant cutting, yes, but brilliant as an adjective as well. It is a brilliant price tag. It's a brilliant value. And we got 12 seconds left to see who's got it. I want to thank Enrico, who's watching from Italy. Tony, is this true? He says he watches every day. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you so much. And he watches every day because we make him happy. And isn't that what it's about? Oh, how lovely. Just the thought that I can bring happiness to anybody's life one time is great. So every day, that's amazing, all the way from Italy. Well, and I hope I get to visit soon because I've never been. So, you know, any way to get there and come back on a Tuesday and be back by Wednesday, is that possible? Is there any direct way to do that? Do they still have that? What's that really, really fast plane called? What's that fast plane? Can I take that? Anybody got any connections to get me to Italy really fast so I can get there Tuesday, spend a great day, and then come back? I hear it's the kind of place you should probably spend a few more days, right? Yeah, need to go experience all of it. Rome, Naples, maybe a little Milan. I think that's where I'd be most comfortable probably, but who knows? See, my brother's been like, I don't know, like 1,800 times. He goes all the time. He speaks Italian, you know, all that stuff. Okay. All right, $89.99. Does anybody have it? Jason, you're a no? Andy, you're a no? Oh, come on. You don't need to look so you're very upset with me, aren't you? He's like, you can't sell that. Well, I tried. It's $89.99, first caller. All right, so let's keep moving. What do we need to show? We had a request. Jason wanted to see the diamond pieces together again, right? Who was that? The set of diamond pieces, the white diamonds. All right, so we'll recap those really, really quickly. That was the necklace and the earring set for, we did a special deal on some white diamonds today. Who was it? Jean? Okay, Jean, let's recap these for you. I feel like she had a request late yesterday too, if it's the same gal. Well, here we go. Happy to show them again. This is my white diamond necklace, and it's got diamonds set in the sides as well. Forgive me, it's just a little bit, you got to finesse it here. So, yes, go ahead. I'm sorry, what? Oh, okay. It's challenging, you guys. You guys are really challenging me here. This operator thing where operators on the East Coast is, yeah, it's challenging me. All right, so here we go. That's our white diamond necklace. Here's our white diamond earring. By the way, so we did this whole presentation because it is a match set, but the necklace, you can get them a la carte, but there's a special opportunity today to get a bigger savings if you get both. So the necklace is $7.99, and I'll just scoot it over a touch. The necklace, forgive me, I'm just going to move it over like that. Diamonds are tough. They can handle it. I don't like to do that, but I just got to make sure you can see it really, really well. And then you've got the earrings. The necklace by itself is $7.99. The earrings by themselves are $9.99. The entire set would be basically $1,800. But instead today, the entire set is $1,699 for the set. So you're getting an extra $100 off just for our compliments, just a little extra discount for you today if you'd like to get both. Now, granted, you got the individual price tags, which are amazing, because you're looking at the information right now just on the earrings, which are 1.06 in total diamond weight, and then the necklace, of course, was going to be item number 1624. The necklace has a 31-point center. They are scaled in proportion to be an exact match. They are a set. They are intended to be a set. They look amazing on. So definitely let us know, Jean, if you have any other questions. I'll pop the necklace on the neckline really quickly so you can see it there one more time. And then we're going to show you what we can do here. $16.99 though for everything. So why not? If you want, I mean, they're classics, right? These are the pieces you wear more often than you don't, is typically how diamonds, especially styles like this, are worn. Yes, the necklace is going to come on a diamond cut chain where you get 16, 17, 18 inches of length built in. It does have a premium lobster claw closure as well. I'm going to show the necklace from a distance first on the hand, and then we'll show you on the neckline. But that's how it's going to look. And I want you to also see something you couldn't see up close is that there are bezel set diamonds, one on either side of the centerpiece as well. So you see that right about 1.5 inches or so away from the center, you have another diamond bezel set on either side, looking great. Then I'm going to show it to you here on the neckline because that's really important for a little size reference. And there you can also see that closure. 16's right about here, 17 and 18 goes a little bit longer than that. So you have all that movement and range just from one necklace. Those are the 3 classic lengths we see necklaces usually come in. So we just give them all to you in one. So it's one and done. And there's your lobster claw closure. You can see how beautifully and sparkling. I mean, yes, there are diamonds, but there's also a diamond cut chain. So all the roll of links throughout the chain are also diamond cut, so that itself is going to just shimmer beautifully. I love the basket it's set in. The necklace by itself is $7.99. Then we go back, and I'll just pop the earrings on really quickly as well, just in case you missed those earrings. I realize in these busy spring and summertime weekends, it's busy, a lot's going on. Maybe you're popping in and out of the show here. Maybe you can't spend all 3 hours, but we're blessed to have you for whatever time we get you. So it's awfully nice to have your company. And so just to recap also on the earrings, which are a carat of 6 total weight. Here they are from a distance on the hand. Then I'll pop one up to the ear for you as well. And that's $9.99 individually for the set of earrings, or you can choose, again, the best way to go. Why not get the earrings? If you wear earrings and you wear necklaces, get the whole set. Save extra money doing that today. And here are the earrings from a distance, just to show you one more time what they look like from a distance away, just to give you a little better idea there. So they will be $9.99 just individually. They're they're still 32 points. So again, the scale is the same. So the diamond center stones are basically the same size, right? 32 points in the necklace, 31 or 32 points in the earrings, rather 31 in the necklace, but that's going to give you the same look. And they're each surrounded by the same scale in the halo. You've got, of course, 42 points in the halo of diamonds. So that is overall a carat 06 in your diamond weight. And that is the earring for $9.99, or again, get the whole set. And that's going to be only $16.99. Back to the wheel we go. And there they are. So fabulous value. Thank you, Jean, for asking to see those yet again. I think it's going to help a lot of people. Maybe who missed those earlier. They were presented about an hour ago. So just nice to bring those back out for you, because it's one of our better values and one of our more iconic pieces of the day. That's for sure. Just want to remind you, we still have our chameleon diamond round. We still have our orange diamond, both certified by GIA. Flower ring's gone from earlier. We had an orchid ring that's gone, I believe. I think we still have some diamond bangles. Oh, you know what we have is the purple Paraiba you may have missed. Got a gorgeous purple Paraiba in a 5 carat plus size. Gotta show that to you. Again, we still have the 2 carat 19 star. That was the blue star sapphire. So still have that one for you as well. And then a lot more to get to, but only now 35 minutes in the show. Yes, Jess. Yes. Oh, really? Yeah. Oh, thank you. Wow. Just in yellows? Am I hearing that right? Sue, thank you so much. She was saying, I would have bought that yellow diamond, but I already have 14 of them? Wow. She says, but I just want to reiterate, your values are really good. They're really good in the, and she's never returned a single one of them. So it's not like she bought 14 and chose one. No, she's bought 14 and is keeping 14. And she's not a reseller. She's just enjoying her yellow diamonds from us. Well, if that isn't a reason to shop yellow diamonds, we just had a caller who's been a longtime shopper of TVON. She wanted to just compliment once again. She says, I probably don't need another, would have bought it, but don't need one because I have 14. Thank you. Thank you for shopping with us, by the way, for all these. I think it's been years, right? So thank you so much. I love hearing those testimonials. That's so nice to hear, because there are a lot of people watching for maybe the first or second times, and they're not really understanding of what it is that we do, and it seems a little at first. I know it takes some time to settle into these values, because those of us that do know jewelry would probably look at this the first time or second time out and go, yeah, that can't be as good as it is, because I know jewelry, and the jewelry should be more money. So Sue just called in to let us know that it's the real deal. I love your yellow diamonds. Your values are unsurpassed, and they're untouched by anybody else, and they're really the best out there, and the quality is amazing. So if you have, you know, if there's, obviously if you're newer, I think those of you that have shopped with us, you know, people say this all the time. Once I found TVON, I never shopped anywhere else for fine jewelry, and that's what we're here for. But honestly, if you're newer to us and you're not sure, take it from her. She said, I got 14 yellow diamonds, so I probably don't need another, but the values, they are for real. And they're the best anywhere. And I can tell you that. There is no place else that's going to bring you quality and value the way we do. So here it is with white diamonds as well. It's really with everything, but there are definitely certain categories like our yellow diamonds that really stand out, don't they? And that's really what I know so many of you have collected yellow diamonds as a result because of that, and that's what's going on. So, all right, white diamonds are here as well. Still continue to grab those. I do have a very important purple Paraiba to show you. That's again a recap. $9.99 for the studs, $7.99 for the necklace, or get them both for $16.99. Want to show you this. Just a little reminder, this is purple Paraiba. It is copper bearing tourmaline, and it is a 502. Item number is 1124192. And that is the 502. Had this earlier. It's one of the very few pieces from our 2.5 hours so far that's still available. Most everything else from the show is gone. Encourage you to make requests if you have them. Most everything's spoken for. This is when we start to get extremely busy as far as people asking about pieces. Are they still available? If not, do we have something else? This is that 502. No, I showed it early because I was really excited about it, but it is still just one of those that I cannot believe, because we see Paraibas, but usually the blue greens are still more commonplace than this color, and it's still copper bearing. It's still considered Paraiba. It is the purple variety, and it is down to a price that we see lesser than 1 carats go for in the blue greens. So that's a significant difference when you're talking about something that I think was amazing at $15,000, and yeah, still again, that's a 502 for the price of, we know this because we watch the show. If you see our blue greens, you usually get a 2 for $15,000. A 2 carat gets you, yeah, $15,000 price tag on a blue green. This is a rare color. It's a bigger size by more than double, and it's not $15,000. The price tag going the other way, and it's actually under $10,000, and better yet, it's under $5,000. We've got this for $49.99. If you'd like to have the purple Paraiba, which is neon, watch this. I'll darken the light and look at how that stone just comes to a glow. It glows more intensely the less light that it has around it, and it is looking fabulous, isn't it? So that's going to be our 1 and 1 alone. Just had to show it. It's got all that beautiful glittering neon factor. It's a really shockingly good color. It's unique. It's unusual. And let us know if you have requests for the end of the show. We're here to help. What can we show you? We have 30 minutes left. That's it. So not a lot of time. Certainly a lot of jewelry is here. We just want to know, what should we focus in on for you? Now, I do have a blue wing block D that's 11 carats plus, one of our last. So we have something special coming up, and I know that we haven't seen anything since our pendants at the beginning of the show. Haven't seen anything in rings all day long, so here it is, and I'll try on the purple Paraiba. Whoa, look at those fancy diamonds around it. Here's the purple Paraiba before we move on, just in case you missed that on the hand. Earlier today, well, it just got brighter. Yes? Okay. Oh, I saw that. From Italy? Yes, I think you were on the phone, Jess, with the yellow diamond or something back then, but yeah, I saw that. He watches every day, huh? Every day. Thank you so much. Yeah, Tony sent that to me. That's great. Isn't that great that we can see, back in the day when I started this, you couldn't actually, you couldn't be an international broadcast. Now with online streaming, we can. So we've got TVON fans from all around the world. So I don't know if we still do free shipping to Italy, but you know, you have to check with your operators on that. But yes, we can broadcast all around the world for free, which is great. So even if you're on the go, you can be with your TV on, not without. So $49.99 on that one. Let's take a look at our tanzanite. I will zoom it back. I don't know what's going on with the surface of the stone, but it needs help. So let me see if I can help it out. If I can't, we're gonna have to save it for another day. But let's see what we got here. Yeah, it looks like I'm going to need some extra polish on that one. So we might have to save that for a different day. I do have this really cool mandarin, but I also thought, seeing some requests for yellow diamonds that are a bit smaller, so let me show you one. We do have a heart shape. Do you guys like this? It's a new design. I know it's really tough with the angle here to see the mandarin, but it's a beautiful bow with the mandarin. I want to get to that, but I know we have some callers asking, do you have anything smaller in a yellow diamond? And I do. So here's our yellow diamond that is a heart shape. Well, it is a heart shape. And it's got that really good cutting and color. So if 224 was a little larger than what you need, we have a 1 carat exactly here in the heart shape, 112 4116, and that's a great option. I can see if maybe we can bring out a different tanzanite, something that's not, that one looks like it needs a little extra polishing that I am not capable of doing here on live TV. But this one, 1 carat heart shape VS yellow diamond, rare cutting there. You're also getting 30 points in the yellow diamonds and 92 points in the diamonds around that. So take a look at what we did here, because it's a little different than our typical designs. On the sides, it's a wider band of the white gold with the yellow diamonds through the middle. That then corresponds and really looks nice together with the yellow diamonds around the heart shape. And then you get that really big extra jumbo halo. Each individual diamond is huge in the outer halo there around it. So it's a really good look overall in every single way. Still got our purple Paraiba, still have our chameleon diamond. So we got some really important pieces here still hanging out. But this one's got to go. And I think we're looking here at a total of, well, you got a lot of diamond weight overall. We got it all covered up there. Got a really important center stone, which is always special. We do appreciate getting those heart shapes. It's just tough to do anywhere else. That's a 222 total weight overall, so you're still getting up there in total diamond weight. And we've got a great look at this one. First caller can have it. No, it's nice to see the yellow diamonds brought down, but still, we understand $9,000 may not be in everybody's budget. It doesn't mean you can't get a big jumbo yellow diamond here on this show, and you can. Here's what it looks like on the hand, in the heart shape, and with all those, think of the anniversaries we've talked about today, or maybe it's just for a loved one's birthday. I know that, you know, those special days are important, and maybe anytime you want to show your love and care, obviously jewelry, I think the very, very best, most beautifully received gift you can give to a woman who appreciates the good stuff is great fine jewelry. This is it. Tell you what, it's going to be a huge opportunity. I'm bringing it down. I know we could get $89.99 if we were somewhere else. But this is TVON. We have a higher standard of value for you. You have a higher standard of value you demand and ask from us. We're bringing it down to $2,999 if you'd like the heart shape. So two great options in yellow diamonds today, whether you want to go the 224 or now the 1 carat in that heart-shaped stone, and just bringing them all to crazy good values. But look what you're getting, 222 overall. Should be $89.99. Couldn't do that. Actually, I'm wrong. It was $99.99. Oops. Wait a minute. Look at this. It's actually, it was $99.99. Here I was comparing it to the last one that I did. This piece actually was supposed to be even more. So again, it's also going back to, there's a big value on the 224. And now this one, just a nice, really low price to get a big yellow diamond in a very special color and shape. Okay. So we do have a white diamond, just to mention, we got a white diamond in an emerald cut. If anyone's looking for a 1 carat white diamond, let us know what you're thinking there. We have a stunning, stunning wheel. Some of our big important pieces going to be blown out. We still have the purple Paraiba. Please don't let that last the next 25 minutes. Somebody's got to give that great collector's piece a home. And our chameleon diamond, remember we had a chameleon diamond in around under $3,000 earlier today. That was very special, wasn't it? And then we've got, well, are we done with diamonds? Not really. There's still a pink diamond here. There's still a brown diamond. I have got, though, whoa, this is practically purple. Uh-oh. Well, let's just call it pink, because that'll actually, I know pink diamonds are really, really valuable, but if we call that what it is, we're going to have to move that price on up. This is a pink 22 point. It's technically a square cushion, but it's got a very soft rounded corner to it, so it looks like a round. It's item number 4237. Heart shape is here. Check on the 224. Here comes the pink diamond, which really has a lot of lavender to it. And it also doesn't stop there. 5 points in pink diamonds around that, 69 points in white diamonds as well. So a total of, well, you're getting a good diamond weight overall. Think about it, just the accents are 74 points. You tally up the 22. We're going to get you 96 points overall in this purple diamond. It's called a pink. I'm going to leave it up there. Because if I say purple or lavender, you know where that price has to go. You know how valuable it gets. You know how rare and exotic. I'm going to help you right now. This is a $59.99 piece today. I can show it to you. It's on the back. We're going to do better than $59.99. Want all of our diamonds. We've had the yellows. We've had the fabulous, well, we've seen chameleon, we've seen orange diamonds. I mean, that's a really, this is a diamond day. It's truly some of the most exotic diamonds we've ever had have all been contained within this Sunday daytime show. We have 24 minutes in the show. So this is the time to make requests, ask about favorites, let us show you something again if it's still here. But we need to help somebody own this right now. I look at it from a collector's perspective. There's a lot of opportunities we bring to get fancy colored diamonds. At this point, I think a lot of our viewers are trying to get one of every color. This is, if you are not yet into that purple variety, this is the stone to get. If you're not even into the pink category yet, pinks are really, really tough to get. They're some of the most expensive of all the colors in the world. And so here's what we have for you. Instead of $59.99, a better price. I know we should be auctioning this, but auctions take a lot of time. And with only 23.5 minutes, I can't afford to do that. So let's just make it even better than a $4,000 to open starting bid. Let's go a lot lower, a lot. It will not be $4,500. It won't be $4,000 even. It won't be $3,000. And better yet, I need a caller on the line. Just the way you guys got on the line early. And wasn't that good? Whether you took it or not, there were a lot of people on the phone lines thinking, who knows, maybe we should do $1 or something, right? Like a lot of people thought on that yellow diamond. You guys were really, truly ready. I would recommend doing the exact same thing here, just being on the phone line, because you never know how low it's going to go. And when it's a pink diamond that's almost a 1/4 carat in size, and then you get almost a full carat total overall, that's an important ring. I'm not pricing it like it's important. I'm pricing it like it's costume jewelry. It's not even $2,000. And this is no longer just a pink. Pink is what my jacket looks like. This, take a look at the difference. Look at the difference. You've got, and it's all natural, so it's not like, okay, that one is heated more. No, it's all natural. Not 1999, not 1888, not 1777. I'll keep on dropping it. We got to move it out the door. We've got 20-some minutes. We got to move a lot of jewelry. A lot. So you tell me what you want to see, or else sit back and watch what we do. Whatever we bring out, it's going to be a special opportunity, but which one do you like? 17? Should we go 16.99? Do we need it to be a little bit better? Okay, first caller. Let's make it simple. It's not even $16.99. Blow it out, $15. You know what? Skip that. Let's go $14.99. First caller on a lavender diamond. An all-natural stone that looks like that in one of the most really classic settings. I got to try it on. You got to see this on the hand. It is a bigger ring overall. That's always my beef with the pink diamonds, is that, well, unless I get a 3-carat pink diamond, am I going to be able to wear it and still be the style I like? Well, that ring, because we broaden it and create all this beautiful triple halo around it, that big wide split shank to it, that's what gives you a bigger overall look with the teeny tiny little price tag. $14.99 for a, and it's, you see it. You see it and I see it. That is not just a light pink. That's got lavenders and blues and lilac tones to it, which is stepping up the rarity of that stone. And it's only $14.99. Oh, come on in. That's the way to collect. Do you know how much that center stone all on its own right now in wholesale would be? Just by itself. That center stone, that 22-pointer should be 4 times this price in wholesale. We're getting you the ring in solid 2-tone gold. You're getting the rose and the white. You're getting all that extra diamond weight around it, and it's $14.99. What a value. It's still here. We're not going anywhere till that goes. That has got to go. We can just wait. I'm looking at my values in front of me. We don't have anything that tops what's sitting right there on that, because it's a lavender. You see that and I see that. You know how you know? The first halo around the center stone are pinks, and they're very saturated pinks, but what I ask is darker. Is it the center stone or the halo around it? Yes, Jason, which one did you pick up? Oh, good. Who got it? It's one of our pieces from earlier. Who was it? Melanie. That's pronounced Melanie, yeah. Does she live in Los Angeles? No? I'm just asking because I have a dear friend who had a birthday yesterday who would love that ring, who's got the same name. But it's not her. She doesn't live in LA? Okay, just making sure. I know it's a long shot, but okay, just making sure. Where was your Melanie from? Oh, okay. That's up by San Francisco, I think, right? I think so, yeah. Good. Well, I might know who it is. Maybe it's Melanie from, do we know her from Facebook too? Maybe? Maybe. All right. So let me know. $14.99. Okay, coming up. Let's keep on moving. I don't know. What, you guys don't like that stone? Purples, too rare, too exotic. I know we're getting into some real exotics today. Hey, I still have some jewelry here. Anybody have a request? Because I don't know out of this box what you guys want to see. I don't know. It's tough to call sometimes. I can't figure it out. So we did have the Kunzite from earlier ago. Just a reminder, we have very few pieces from earlier in the show. We've had 2 hours and 41 minutes. If there's anything I can bring back out, please let me know what it is. We'll be happy to do it. If there's anything you want to see, let me know, because we got a lot of jewelry. I just don't know which one you want to see. Let's do a quick wheel. We're going to do a blowout wheel on museum pieces. So this is going to be a lot of fun. Then we have also, yeah, that's about all I got to show you. But again, for today planned. But that's why I'm opening it up to your requests or anything you want to see. Let's go back, that purple diamond. I'm going to move that aside. I'm going to have to zoom back and make some room, because this is where we start the next wheel. Congolese tourmaline in the house. Got a gorgeous blue-green in a pear shape. What could we possibly add that's going to hold its own next to that stone? I got an idea. We have another Malaya. Here's a Malaya. Oh gosh, it's my favorite one that looks like Paraiba heaven, but it's a Malaya garnet. Then we have the color changing diaspora. There it is. Woo, that one. Changing color from a golden green to a purple pink. And then, speaking of purple, there's our purple sapphire in a huge bridge. These are decadents. In jewelry, we've got one of a kinds. We're going to blow them out. Last call in the show for requests. Call me on that purpley pink diamond. And what we're going to do right now is take these super low. That's why they're together on a wheel. They're all one of a kinds. We can change gold on any color, any stone up there. We can change the gold color for you. This one's in white. This one's in yellow. This one's in white. This one's in yellow. You decide what you like. Do you like the color change diaspora, which is going to be a 7 carat 72? With a carat 42 in diamonds. The purple sapphire is unheated. It's a carat 68. It has a 105 diamond weight. The Malaya garnet is a 361 with a carat 15 in diamonds. And then we go to the Congolese blue-green tourmaline, which is a 458. One of our bigger stones left, and it's got a carat 28 in diamonds. Any one you want, all the same price tag. That's why they're up together. It would take too long to show them individually, one by one by one by one, and we only have about 16 minutes. So now we got to show 4 pieces, and hopefully in 60 seconds. If the price is right, which it will be, because Lolo's my name and Price and Low's my game, and we're going to make sure that they must go, because that's how we're doing this. We've only got a few minutes left, and we got to move like $100,000 worth of jewelry. So how do we do that? Well, a miracle is needed, but that means miracle pricing is coming up. So what that also means is, let's get you a cheap price. Do you know they started at $59 and $69? They're either one of those two prices. Pick a piece either at $59.99 price or $69.99 price, and that was it. Now we're going low, real low, because we got to move them quickly. I got to make this deal so obvious that we have people fighting over them at this point. I mean, that's where we got to go extra, 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 extra low. So you tell me which one you like, because being first is always going to help you out here. And then what we're going to do is send them flying out of here for less than half. They're not even going to be $3,000 or $29.99 either. How exciting is this? They're not $29. They're not going to be even $28.88. Look what we have. And again, I got the carat weights. We can bring up the graphics. We can go over those again. But this is where I tell you, there's so many garnets in this world. But I don't know if there's anything more stunning than a Malaya garnet that's got reds and pinks the way this does. And then the fact you have that gorgeous Congolese blue-green tourmaline and that stunning diaspora here that just looks second to none. How about that purple sapphire? It's a true bright purple too, not lilac, not lavender. It's got a really nice bright color to it, but it's not overly dark either. It's just that perfect true purple color. Anything you want? $27.77? Nah. Let's go even lower. Got to move them all. Every one of them. They're not $26.99. They're not going to be $25.99. Sometimes the last few minutes of the show calls for some of the biggest values we will ever see. They're happening now. Not even $2,500. We're blowing them out. $2,499 a piece, whichever one you like. But this is not a time to sit back. They're all one of a kind. We're changing the gold on any one of them and getting you your size. So there is just, it's a lot of value happening all at once here. This Malaya garnet, I'll tell you, they're all rare, but that is the most exceptional rare to get that kind of color. We started the show with a Malaya garnet that had a very similar color, but it was about 1.5 carats. This one giving you much larger size at $361 on the Malaya garnet. The Congolese tourmalines have been overly popular. Cannot keep them in stock. Well, that's a beautiful blue-green. Might be copper bearing, might not be. What it is high clarity on a 458 stone, and it's a carat 28. Most of these mountings, Actually, they all have over a carat in diamonds. Every one of them. You've got a carat 15 here. You've got a carat 42 over here. You've got a carat 05 in the bridge, and you've got a carat 28 around the Congolese. So whichever one you prefer, it is go time. Let's make them easy. And that's what $24.99 is all about. Let me know if you have a favorite up there. How can we help you? We may have to recap those tanzanite pendants we had earlier as well, because they might have some takers. We had that orange diamond. We had a chameleon diamond. We did have a gold quartz. We had a really special copper-bearing purple Paraiba. We had the gorgeous Brazilian old mine stones together that matched. They were the blue-green tourmalines in the rounds. Okay, last call on the show. We see you guys tomorrow night. So remember, our show shifts to nighttime on the weeknights. So remember that. On the weekends, we're here in the daytime, morning on the West Coast, afternoon on the East Coast. On the weekdays, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, we're here with you in the evenings at 7 p.m. Pacific time. So that's when I see you next. We kick off our Monday. We always kick off our week with a big Monday show of must-see values and markdowns. So I hope to see you then. We've got about 12 minutes left, though, and requests still coming. So take a look. There's our wheel at $24.99. Let's see if there's anything else we can show you before we go. What can we recap? What can we share with you? What can we do? What can we show you? What questions we can answer? Here is a pink and white diamond band. Teresa, I've bought this ring, and I spent more. So again, one of our best values is here. Let's show that next. Teresa, pink and white diamonds. It's a 57-point pink diamond weight. It's a 54-point white diamond weight. My mom wears this every day. My mother's the most important person in my world. I gifted this ring to her many years ago, and I spent $1,800 of my hard-earned money to buy it from my own network, my own shopping channel, my own jewelry manufacturer that I work for. I spent $1,800. You're getting 1110207 for less, and that's because it's our final few. So we've got a total weight here. You're getting a carat 11 in diamonds. So it's the 111 perfection there. And it's also going to be pink and white. The pink diamonds are actually giving you more carat weight. So you're getting the majority of pink diamonds. They sit in the middle. They actually sit a little bit elevated. So there's a little bit of an elevation. And so it's a little texture to the band with the pink diamonds running down the middle and the white diamonds side to side. My mom has a lot of jewelry. She was into jewelry long before I was into jewelry. She's not into it because I'm into it. She was into it when I was a baby. So I feel like it's in my veins. Glitter runs through my veins, so do diamonds. And I've got to tell you, this is something that out of all of her collection, probably the ring she wears the most. And she has everything imaginable. So this is the time to get the band where we're going to do it for $1,399. I've been presenting it for years. I bought it years ago. Guess what? It's never been this low as it is today at $1,399. So a great chance to pick it up. I know we have a lot of people still picking up white diamonds and the necklace and earrings set we had earlier as well. This is $13.99 for Teresa or anybody else who'd like to take it because we have a couple available and it's in two-tone gold. So let's show that up close and personal. I think we're good on this wheel. No other questions on that blowout wheel? All right. So let's just get the pink diamond up here by itself so you can see it really quickly here, just so you can see exactly how solid and saturated those shared prongs and pink diamonds are set down the middle. That's really important. Take a look at that because we saw a pinky purple diamond a minute ago that was a 22-point center. This really gives you those seamless, solid, really true pinks there. They're a true pink there. There's no missing it. See, a lot of the times you see pink diamonds elsewhere, you can't tell if they're pink or not, you know? They kind of just, you really have to look closely or it has to be in a certain type of light. The stones here you can tell. And yet, what about taking a band ring that we all probably have, that we probably have in regular white diamonds, basic white diamonds? What about taking that band style you wear every day and upgrading it? Getting something as valuable, as important, as rare as pink diamonds are. Well, this is really like, I've always broken it down because you have to look at this like it's 4 rings put together. It's like it's 2 pink diamond rows and 2 white diamond rows, and like there are individual rings that you could have stacked. Well, when you break down $13.99 and you divide that by 4, because that's how many rows you have, it doesn't make any sense. So if you need a little proof of value, I think that's the way you look at it. So take a look, because yes, go ahead, Jess. Sure, the 22-pointer again on the hand will show that. So in relation to, are you trying to decide band ring or solitaire? Well, here's the band. Here's the solitaire on the hand, which is $14.99. So you can either get a 22-point center, or you can go ahead and get, they're only $100 difference between these two. So you can get that ring for $14.99, the band ring for $13.99. They really serve 2 different purposes in styles. Yes? Mandarin bow ring, you got it, coming up. We'll do that next. So the band ring here, $13.99. The solitaire I'm wearing, which starts with a 22 pointer but gives you 96 points total, is going to be only $14.99. So you got two great options in pinky purple diamonds. Here comes, you can leave them on the phone lines if they want. We've only got a few minutes. I'm going to show the band or the bow right now. Here's the bow ring with the mandarin garnet. It's so pretty. It's a brand new design, and it's item number 112-4238. Just a look at that one before we go. It's like the pretty little ribbon reminder. You know how we used to, back in the day, before we had smartphones that are smarter than we are, sometimes you had to remind yourself with tying a little ribbon around your finger, a little string around your finger, or a little ribbon, or this could be a reminder of, it's a bow that's pretty like a present, so maybe it's a reminder to stay in the present. It's a mandarin that's a carat 56. It's a beautiful, beautiful look in that you've got, well, the bow is encrusted in diamonds, and then the mandarin is set kind of as if, I thought when I first looked at it like it would have movement, but it's all just soldered together. So it doesn't have a charm effect where it moves, but you are getting a 61-point diamond weight in that bow design. Let's take a look though, since it's a brand new piece. Let's try it on the hand so you can see it there. And you see that there's a subtle little, it's asymmetric, right? Instead of, because I think it would have been so basic to go right down the middle. It would have looked very structured and therefore it looked very plain. I love that this mandarin is set off to one side. So it does. That's why it looks like it's almost like it's in movement or like a charm that would move. The bow you can see is completely done. That's almost 2/3 of a carat in diamonds that you're getting. We'll just make, you know what, end of the show is here. We don't have a lot of time. So a $49.99 value, I'll just make it a lot better for one of our finale discounts for the day. It's not $49.99, it's $14.99. Yes. Yeah. This the ring size on it? Oh, wide. How wide is it? Let me give you an exact measurement for you, because it could be hard to tell, right? So here it is on the hand. I'll swap this out. It's a $13.99 band. I have a ruler, which I'm going to grab behind me here and show you exactly, Jess. Here it is. That's going to be exactly well, maybe a tad bit more than a 1/4 inch. It's a little, if we're getting real exact, it's a little bit more than a 1/4 of an inch from one side to the other. It's got that straight edge, sits up a little bit higher, so it gives you a nice, yeah, even if you want to stack it, I've had people get 2 of these and stack them as ring guards. I really have. It's got a nice straight edge, which allows you to do that easily. So if you want to put something next to it, you could. And then you've got the fabulous way that goes white, pink, pink, white. So 4 rows, but the concentration of having the 2 rows in the pink diamonds down the middle is what somewhat looks like they're just one big row of pink diamonds down the middle. Remember, this band is still very popular. Obviously, a lot of people waiting for a classic like this, and just really easily wearable. Doesn't sit too high up off the hand. Diamonds are specifically going from one side of the finger to the other as you wear it. It's a really gorgeous 2-tone look with the pink and the white together. And to get it all for $13.99, like I said, I paid $1,800 years ago. Same exact ring. If you're thinking, oh, you got a bigger version. No, I got this exact ring. I bought this exact, the item number shows you it's been around for a long time. It's been around for almost 7 years. I bought it, I think it was 4 years ago. I can't remember now if it was Christmas or birthday or Mother's Day. I tend to do jewelry for every event. But this one, $13.99 is an important value. And I'll tell you, take it. My mom's got hundreds of pieces. She wears this one more often than anything else because it's just really easy to wear. You know, she's retired. She's not, you know, running around every single day. She lives a life of leisure and proud of it, right? As you should at that age, right? She's just enjoying the success of her kids and enjoying friends and family and that kind of thing, right? She's not getting all dressed up, going out every single night on the town, but that's the ring that no matter if she's just running simple errands or going out on the town, she's wearing this ring. That's why it's worn so often. So take it from real life example from 2 jewelry lovers, my mom and myself. You're going to wear this ring a lot. Even if you know you're going to wear it a lot, you might even wear it more than you think. Just because, well, there's something about pink diamonds that are very special that not everybody in this world gets to wear every day. And so to have something, I know it's great to get that one off on a pink diamond, but to get something that you can have the luxury every single day of your life like this ring provides, I think is a lot of fun. So it's only $13.99. Here's a little recap of what we have left. Some of the important pieces that I personally think should go for the day. We don't have a lot left, but there's that Malaya, super, super, super rare. We've got the double tourmalines in the blue greens. I'm just going to do some recaps here, Tony, so we don't have to have an item number necessarily because I've got assorted pieces. Those are the blue-green rounds that we had earlier, set in platinum. Speaking of Paraibas, we have that purple Paraiba. That one's got to go. It's a 502, so that's got to find its home. Yes. Oh. You're welcome, Teresa. All my pleasure. Thank you so much. You'll love it. You'll love it. I feel like you're part of the family now. You're part of the sisterhood of pink diamond band lovers out there. Thank you, Teresa. Enjoy it. So that's a little bit of what we have remaining from the show. Take a look. Those are those two blue-green tourmalines. Have you seen it? It's amazing. So pink diamond band, we still have one. I know two have gone out. We have one left. There's the Malaya garnet in the big size. Here's that gorgeous purple Paraiba. Here are blue greens together, matched to perfection in rounds. That's going to be $77.77 for the two tourmalines paired up together, and then with their halos around it. And then, of course, we do have, there's still that really, really rare diaspora. I cannot get over a 7-carat 72 diaspora that does change color, that is a one-source stone, and that piece is also under $2,500. So some big, big values. We did have a gold quartz. I think one of the prettier patterns we've ever seen in a gold quartz. Also still here from way earlier in the show. That's a gold quartz that's under $1,500. So $14.99. Get you that gold quartz, any gold you want, under $1,500. Thank you again for being with us. You can see we're counting down our last 2.5 minutes or so. So it's a last call on Sunday. We're back tomorrow night to do it again. Like I said, 7 o'clock Pacific time, 9 p.m. Central time, and 10 p.m. Eastern time. So we'd love to have your company tomorrow as we kick off a week. Our first official full work week of June is coming up, so we can't wait to show you what we've been working on. A lot of brand new jewelry and a lot of big discounts because it is Monday Night Markdown. So it's our weekly date for a markdown show. Don't need to wait for a holiday, just wait for your Monday to roll around. So we'll complete your Monday. I hope you can join us for that. A lot of great pieces still hanging out here. If you want to inquire about any of them, or like I said, anything else you're thinking about, Chameleon Diamond is here. I got to show you that. That was a GIA certified round chameleon. My personal favorite color of chameleons are the greens. I love when they get blue greens, and that one did. That's $29.99 for a 25-point chameleon diamond certified by GIA. So anything up here, we are here to help. Obviously, we're very busy after these daytime shows wrap up. We're still really busy on the phone line, so you've got 1:39 of airtime. We're going to be here for about 5 minutes answering your phone calls after that, so just jot that phone number down. We'll help you out. If you still need questions answered on any of those pieces, we're happy to help. Yes? Quartz gone. Congratulations, the gold quartz. Here it is on the hand, just in case they missed it earlier today. These were all fully presented earlier, but sometimes you're seeing them for the first time here at the end. So there's the gold quartz gone out the door. Thank you so much. 4258 is the number there. Gives me more room here to show you the purple sapphire that's also $24.99. Jason, how can I help you? Nothing. All right, good. So here we go. Last call on the show. 1 minute left. Don't wait or sleep on any of these pieces because they will be gone. Most everything does go at the end of the show here because a lot of people are making those last minute decisions. Please do not wait till the following day. We're here today. It's just not worth missing out. It's really not worth risking missing out. We've got a final just bit of airtime here, 45 seconds, and we go dark for the day. Big appreciation and thanks to one and all for watching and shopping today. As always, we so appreciate your company. Back tomorrow night. Don't forget, be here right at the beginning of the show. 7 o'clock Pacific on the dot. We're going to kick it off, and you know how we get rocking on Monday night. So make sure some of our busiest times of Monday nights are the very first few minutes. So make sure you join me for that. We always start the show off with guns blazing with really gorgeous values. So we'll see you then. Big Monday night. And thanks so much. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thanks again for shopping with us this weekend and being here as a part of this show. And take a look. There's some really great jewelry sitting up there, and a lot of it's under $2,500. So not all, but a lot of it. So give us a call. We'll help you out. Thanks so much again. And from all of us at TVON, we wish you a great rest of your Sunday. I'm Lauren Blair. I'll see you tomorrow night at 7.